Hormones. Oh, yes. Great. Amazing. Dust. Early dust. Which is Anemone's birthday. Am I right? I am. Wow, I'm starting to remember that. Stop making me lose. Oh, right, right. Very random stream title. Yeah, but did they? Did they teach you? Is that what the deal was? Can't remember. Is there an egg somewhere? Isn't there usually an egg? No? Did I take it already? Hello? I didn't. I have a cake, okay. It's kind of bossy, great lunch. Yeah, here's the cake. Hey, is this a birthday cake? Thanks for remembering my birthday. No problem. The cakes are a bit weird though because I would get +4 if I give them something they like anyways, right? So like if I did have an egg, I would have gotten a +4 without needing a cake. I swear there's usually an item, no, every season? Where is it? Where is it? And if they did, it was before the raid. Oh yeah, true, good point. We should eat the cake? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know, I can't. Oh, maybe it's outside actually. No, there's no way it's outside actually, because we weren't allowed outside before. Maybe I grabbed it already. Huh. I know about that sugar high. No sugar high. Hello, Tang. Antecedent tried to talk to me about puberty today. Oh, yes. Nice. When is Tammy's birthday? Late pollen. Oh, so it was just now. Okay. Hi, Tammy. Tammy shades her eyes and looks across the colony to the gardens. Do you think the harvest is smaller this year? She asks. It's just something I overheard in the kitchens. I have very good hearing, you know. Oh no. The harvest is smaller this year. Hi, Mom. Can't get sugar highs anymore? Oh, really? Taco, it's good you're here. Your mom calls out to you. I could use your help getting these crops harvested before the rainy season. There's a lot of work to do if you've got any time. Sometime. Yes, Mom. Changelings, yes. What's up, Dad? Gooseberry. Yeah. Hello, Cal. Taco, how's it hanging? Hello, Mars. I really don't care about you, Mars, but... You're cool, Walk? Yeah. Sure. Let me see this. Work on the farm? Biology toughness. Is that what I'm supposed to do? What was I doing? Was I supposed to go outside now? I was supposed to check the event for Cal's thing, right? I'm assuming that's what I did last time. I went to check it and then it wasn't there. Is that right? Boss event? Where I have to watch my sugar intake? Taco, I'm pre-diabetic. Oh. But you could still get a sugar high. It's just, you know, like it's possible, but you can't because you have to watch yourself. Yo, what's up, Chris? How's it going? I'm gonna go check. it. Hey, starting off with the win, just like last time, and then it went downhill last time. We don't talk about that part. Ooh, the third loss in a row for Roma. Ooh, uh-oh. Chris, what did you do? Okay, I've explored this already. Assuming I went down here, right? I sure did. drops just a bit lower, I'll no longer be pre-diabetic. Hey, nice. You're threading on thin ice here? I don't know what you mean. It's not me, it's Chris. I mean, he clearly stole your luck. It is not Chris? I don't know. Could be. Crossing a clearing when you hear a terrible cracking, pounding sound. A bushbub bursts out through the tree line, barreling straight towards you. Whatever's making a bushbub run, pretty sure you don't want to be in the business end of it. I want to see it though. I want to see it though. Oh no, not Kit Kat. Use the power of Kit Kat. Oh my god, no. Not like this. My only weakness. The Kit Kats. Dang it. Nice. Three, four, five, six. It's 29. This one I'm assuming is the same, yeah. What about this one? 26. Okay, cool. 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 Could have gotten the 31. Don't worry, I have the power of something else if I lose again. Nope, I don't know what you mean. The creature pounds past you, its powerful stone-like gorilla arms smashing the ground. It doesn't even seem to see you and goes around you without even looking at you. You look around and there's no sign of whatever motivated the bushbub to run so fast. At least that's something to be grateful about. Okay. Medicinal roots. Hello. Oh, there we go. You spy a creature that kind of reminds you of Cal's illicit pet, socks. A dilly pillar, maybe? Except it's huge, really long, like as long as a stratospheric. Enormous. Could it be the same? You aren't totally sure. You watch it using your holoculars. Yes. You should take a swim in the lake. Ooh, no. So far in the distance, it looks like a train crawling along one of the great cliffs along the resting ridges to the west. It crawls down the cliff face toward the Great Plains not far from you. Stay back and watch from afar. It sniffs around the base of the cliff for a long time. The cliff is made of sparkling, iridescent rock, almost the same shimmer as the dilly pillar's scales. Pretty. The dilly pillar starts to eat something. You can't quite see what from so far away. It seems to be eating something that grows in the rocks. It grazes for nearly an hour, then crawls back up the cliff face and disappears, heading west. Hey, nice win, Roma. Take diligent survey notes, but you have another motive. Whatever this creature was eating, maybe Socks needs it too. After it leaves, you investigate the base of the cliff where it had been. There are some scrubby grasses growing there that seem pretty common. You grab a few handfuls of these, and a flower you've never seen before, orange and kind of lumpy. You uproot a few of these as well to bring back the socks. Better bring these to Cal. So I don't have any collectibles. Yeah. Just have to talk to Cal or something. Work on the farm maybe? Okay, we got it. Nice. You're rigging it so hard so you don't get a dab. I don't even want to say I don't, but yeah. Series of small circular pools chained together to form an impassable body of water. You don't see an obvious route through, though the path does continue off in the distance on the other side. Look for a place to cross. I mean, there is no way around it, so... Man, oh man. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything with this, right? Nice. Nice. I'm gonna use this. Why do you have a +1? Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't even notice that. It's clearly these cards. 6. I see those two are 5s. Oh, they are. Nice. Nice. Lots of 5s. Isn't there a place where two pools meet that you think you can leap over? These little ponds look too small to house anything really dangerous. You hope. You approach the water's edge. Leap of faith, you make it over the narrow gap. Nice, you feel empowered. I have no persuasion. No engineering either. Oh man. Almost have 33 animals. Wait, why am I getting canned? Is 30 the closest? Oh, 32 biology, jeez. Yeah, no. What did I mean to... Oh, right, this. +1 to red cards, okay. No more music. You hear DYS shouting from nearby to come quick and look at this. Meet up with DYS on a curiously clean part of the path. There's no twigs, pebbles, bits of grass, or the ubiquitous Dorbus moth scales that litter this area. It almost looks like it's been swept clean. And there, in the middle of a perfect circle 3 meters wide, is what you could only describe as a shrine. What? Why is he here? DYS? DYS was with us. He was with us. A hollow waist-height structure made from twigs and packed spark snow forms the centerpiece. Around it are deliberately spaced piles of colorful fruit, flowers, and glittering stones like an offering. Did you make this? Divas looks at you as if you've started speaking in tongues. No, he says angrily. I know you think I'm weird, but not this weird. Alright, stake it out and wait. Plus, oh no, this is not bueno. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to save that one. Alright, I think this should be good, right? Wow. Um, yeah, it becomes the same. 18? Oh, okay. Easy peasy, right? Right, fellas? Easy peasy. 2! Oh, I see. This is a battle condition, not my thing. That's why everything is so high. You hang out for hours but don't discover anything except how boring an idea this was. DYS takes a nap. Okay. Almost falling asleep when something shuffles into the clearing. It's a bush pub. It crawls slowly along the path. It stops to pick up a pop flower. It stops to pick up a stone. When it arrives at the shrine, it carefully places the flower in the pile of flowers and the stone in the pile of stones. Then it picks up the stone and repositions it. Just so. You wonder if this creature is somehow religious, or is it trying to attract a mate with this little show of decor? So much you don't know about the animals that live here. Huh. Interesting. Oh, it's plant there. I guess we're done. But it would be kind of a waste to go back right now. So I'm just gonna go do the ones we didn't do, where there were two paths. That was a weird one. Are they religious? Wonder what would have happened if I had investigated. Stopped to watch a herd of shaggy purple-furred animals slowly meander down a slope. Never seen them before. Study them. It says perception, but I feel like it should be animals, no? Huh. 4.5, 5 cards. That number is high, is it? What was it? It was 59? Yeah, it was one higher, right? Than the last one. Huh. Strange. Wait, what was it? It was always 4? Okay. Maybe I'm crazy. 3, 4, 5, 23, and then I need... Yeah, I don't need much. Okay. Cool beans. The creature's fur is like grass, so they must be a kind of photosynths, an animal that gets part of their energy from the sun. They couldn't be arborescent photosynths, bush bubs, because they've got branches growing out of their heads and backs. You check your survey journal. It says bush bubs are common here, but they're smaller, solitary creatures, so nope. They're too small to be balneal photosynths, who don't usually leave the water. You found a new species. Oh wow. Maybe. That would be cool. You decide to name them, just in case. Look at them through your holoculars at maximum zoom. You can kind of make out that they have super long jaws, like a huge underbite. Wait, I kind of remember this. Name them... Sunbaskers, sure. Naming things is hard, so Sunbaskers will have to do. You log your discovery. I feel like we've seen that before, no? Level 2 pets. Upgrade pet cards via relaxing in the park. Oh yeah, my pets, of course. Of course. The fact that you got 2 7s. Yeah, it's because the challenge was giving me +1 red, and then I have a card that gives me +1 red. So my red cards are like really strong. Massive dead bushes block your way. They have pointy spines the size of short swords, and they look very, very sharp. Blast your way through it. Crawl through it. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, yeah. Wriggle your way through the thinnest part of the bushes, but they keep catching your clothes and your hair. Your clothes are getting all scratched up. Your mom's gonna be pissed. She's not too busy to notice. You try to think up an excuse. Merge through the other side and look back at the tunnel you've made. At least it'll be easier if you have to go back through. Well, that was pointless. 'Twas pointless. Is that dead bodies? Wait, what did? What? Go home. Yes, go home. Alright, we've explored everything there. 31. Vertumnalia. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. You stare hungrily at the feast table. Surely it's more soy rations, but it's still more food than you usually see all at one time. This year, though, there's something new. Great big terrines of glowing beans. Weird. Try to sneak some food before the speeches start, but Chief Engineer Instance catches you and smacks your hand away. Mom gets really mad at her, and it causes a huge yelling match. Dad directs you away from the table as Instance blames your mom for the way things are right now, whatever that means. Dad passes you soy sweets. Soy sweet to keep your tummy busy during the speeches. He's the best, yes. So, yeah, this is about the beans that my dad made that are not good, right? Governor Udicott takes the stage and manages to calm everyone down. Welcome everyone to our 4th Virtunalia celebration, she says, speaking through a maxiphoner. Her voice has been getting weaker lately and can't reach across the square the way it used to. Proud as always to stand before you as governor and to celebrate another year of peace and prosperity on this beautiful planet. Udicott steps aside, wobbling a little as she walks, leaving Seek to complete the annual formalities. Hey, nice win, Chris. Your mom steps forward. This year's feast includes a new glow-in-the-dark food. Pixie beans are our first domesticated Vertumen crop. The music stops. 2 out of 2, good start, yeah. The crowd applauds and your mom raises her hands. Credit goes to Geranium. He insisted we dedicate a third of our fields to them, so you'll also have him to thank for the light show in our toilets tonight. Smattering of laughter ripples through the crowd. Your dad chuckles nervously. Your mom's smile fades. As you know, we lost our hydroponics and microbial soil during the wormhole accident, she says. These pixie beans will make up for the losses we faced with our earth crops. Udicott's weakly voice rattles through the maxiphoner. Thank you, everyone. Let's get on with the games. The crowd packs away the chairs as the children gather in the square. Which competition do you participate in this year? Yeah. Reasoning 20? Oh, yeah, I'm so close. Why did you... Oh, my God. Alright, here's your dab, Romo. Oh, excuse me. Had to get up early this morning. Alright, here's your dab. Slow as hell. I... Yeah, like this. Ooh, here you go. Here's your dab. Come directs your attention to this year's edition, a cloth-covered mountain as tall as 4 adults, studded with mysterious protrusions. He pulls it back to reveal the Tower of Terror, he announces with a flourish. Test your courage with 3 stories of ladder climbs, followed by a death-defying leap of faith, and onto the poof shroom mats. Beautiful, I disagree. Are we really this small? You and Em and Cal take in the majesty of the Tower of Terror. Both of them are hooting and pumping their fists, absolutely bonkers about jumping from 3 stories. You'll all still be doing the wrestling, agility, and accuracy portions of the course, but clearly this is the winner by popular vote. How about you? Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. 67. Okay, this is going to be a little difficult then. 5, 6, 7, nice. 24, right off the bat, that's pretty good. My goodness. Any hop eyes? 20. So then I need 23. I should win, right? I win. Wow. Easy. 3, 4, 7, 8. Can do a 5, but can do 2 4s actually. Like this. 4, 4. That's a lot of them. Animals. Yeah, that's a lot of hop eyes. Victorious. You blow through the obstacle course, the basket shooting, and the bot wrestling with ease, and you arrive at the base of the Tower of Terror with a determined gleam in your eye. You scale it easily, of course, it's only ladders. Sure, it's really high ladders and a huge jump, but you just close your eyes and pretend you're jumping into a great big vat of pudding. Com awards you first place in the quadrathlon. Congratulations. Finally, it's time for the feast. The pixie beans are a hit. Your parents keep touting their many benefits. They grow well here, they're super nutritious, taste great, they're really versatile, and kids love their bright multicolored glow. Your rumbling stomach has made you grouchy. Your parents won't let you eat until they finally stop bragging about their dumb beans. Consider the options. Pixie bean soup, pixie bean salad, pixie bean chili, or even pixie bean aquafaba dessert. Or dessert, I mean. Everything glows in the evening twilight. You sullenly shove your pixie bean everything around on your plate. You don't even want to eat them anymore. Stupid beans, stupid feast, stupid game, stupid everyone. Ah! Every time someone turns to talk to you, especially about how great these beans are and how great your parents are for growing them, you just get more irritated. They're just beans. It's like they love these beans more than they love you. You're probably just hungry. I know these beans are bad. I know they're bad. Screw these stupid beans. Yeah, who says you have to eat a bunch of stupid glowing gimmick beans? Not the boss of you. You get to decide what goes in your body. Your dad is amused, but your mom isn't so forgiving. Eat your food, Taco, she says sternly. We worked hard to make this food for you. Oh no. Oh no. It's a disaster. I didn't think about this. Oh no. Oh no, I should just ate the pixie beans. I should just ate the beans. Oh, good lord. I mean, I'm not saying I don't care because I care, so did I ask? Dad tries to calm the situation when your mom slams her fist on the table. The noise makes everyone nearby stop talking and turn to stare at you. Eat your damn dinner, Taco, she shouts. I'm sick of your attitude. Okay, okay. Should always eat the beans. Yep, yeah, okay, fine, fine, yep, okay. You want to rebel against the stupid beans, but the truth is you're too hungry to resist. Count backwards from 10 to calm yourself down so you don't blow up at your mom. Why is she smiling all the time? Ugh. Sit along glowering at her over your plate of glowing beans. She notices but just purses her lips and turns away from you to talk to someone else. Rude. Ah, yes. Shovel food into your mouth, trying to not to look like you're enjoying it. Okay, it is as delicious as everyone said, and you start to feel more human the more you eat. Right, yeah, food. Food is great. Ah, Taco, how could you? How could I what? Ah, it's because those beans are bad. You do feel better after you eat something. Everyone's in high spirits after dinner, breaking off into little groups to talk or make music together as the sky darkens for the shortest night of the year. Feel your mood improve by the minute as your friends pull you into a fun rhythmic clapping game. As your irritation fades, you wonder if this is what Congruence meant when she warned that your hormones would make you feel out of control sometimes. When you go back to your quarters to get ready for bed, your dad gives you a big hug. It's exactly what you needed. I couldn't do anything with the beans. Sassing your mother is bad. I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. Any new stuff? Tammy presents you with a carefully folded pair of your socks. Hope you don't mind, Taco, she says. I was in the laundry room and I noticed that your socks were starting to get some holes. We're only supposed to use the nano printer for things that are really important, so I figured you wouldn't mind if I fixed them the old-fashioned way. Take the socks and see they're mended now. A little ugly, but at least the holes are gone. Let me know if you have anything else you need mended. We all have to do our part. Damn, Tammy is pretty good. Uh-oh, here comes the lost streak. Mars is set up to reflect your face. Yeah. Hey Cal, I found stuff. Find Cal and excitedly drag him into the barn where he keeps his pet dilly pillar. Brought some plants for Socks to try. Tell Cal about the dilly pillar you saw in the plains. She's really gonna get that big? Cal breathes. He looks as worried as you feel. You lay out the native plants for Socks to try. She sniffs each one, nibbles one, then another. She rejects all the grasses and twigs. Cal groans and pulls his hair. Last up is the orange flower. There are some dirty rocks attached to its roots, and when you go to brush them off, it attracts her attention. She crawls onto your arm, sniffs closer at the rocks, then tentatively licks one. Then she squeaks with joy and puts it in her mouth. No, Socks, that's not food, Cal exclaims. Then you hear her grinding away at it with her teeth. She does have very big molars. They almost look like they're made out of crystal rather than bone. Wait, do you have diamond teeth? Hey, Romo one, what the? You guys swapped. Take a closer look at the rocks. They seem to be the same iridescent mineral as the cliff. Give it a lick, but it doesn't taste anything. You Remote shrug. This is the happiest Cal has seen socks in weeks. I guess she needs some rocks in her diet. Okay. So I didn't get anything for it? Uh, No friendship or anything? Okay. Okay. Hello, Papa. Uh-huh. Hello, Mama. Governor Udicott is here, frowning over a hollow screen with your mother. It has a lot of some numbers. Has a lot of numbers on it and charts that point downwards. Mom looks up and dismisses the screen. Do you need something, Taco? I need you to be honest with me, Mom. Secret project, yes. Yeah. Unlucky. Unlucky. So I guess I'm just gonna start here. Work on the farm, sure. Biology's at 32. You love walking back to your quarters through the pixie bean fields at night. The little fruits glow softly in 100 different colors. You giggle and twirl around with your arms stretched out, blurring the colors into a rainbow as you whirl until you're dizzy. Get to work. 26 shouldn't be too much of a problem, right? Has to be something here. This is better, right? Better than this? 27. No, the other one's 26. Oh, because I have 4, 5, 6 here. Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. Hey, what's up, Savina? How's it going? Add tacos to Savian. Here you go. How's it going? 22 kudos. Wow. She arrives, yeah. Hey, Cal, happy Lacazino Botany Research and Geoponics. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do it right now. Hey, kiddo, your dad says, looking up from his work desk where he's dissecting a huge bell-shaped flower. Can you hand me that separator? I've really got my hands in things here. You hand him the tool, which he uses to wedge open some sort of weird stemma-like opening inside the bell. Gooey purple nectar oozes out and pools on the desk. Whoa, he exclaims. I thought I'd drain this little beauty. Can you get a towel, I guess? We're not completely stupid anymore. Biology, let's go. Yes, biology. That's our only redeeming trait. Yeah. You help him mop up the flower juice. Yuck, it's sticky and smells like rotting vegetables. When you're done, he looks at you with pride. You know, I've been thinking of getting one of you kids to come help me out with researching the native plants, he says. Think you might be able to break off some time to help your old man in the lab? I know you've been studying biology, he adds. It's not as glamorous as genetech research, with instance, but it is important. He grins. Let me talk to your mom about it tonight before you go telling her. She's not a fan of alien plants, you know? If it were up to her, we'd fill these greenhouses with earth plants and nothing else, but there's gotta be more on this planet that we can cultivate. If you find any cool plants while you're exploring, bring them here and we can take a look at them. Okay. Hello, Cal. It happens to be your birthday. Happy birthday, Cal. Can I guess my favorite food on my birthday too? Yes. Yeah, Cal is one that it's really worth it to give him a cake because it is one of his likes. Dad doesn't have time to chat. It says hello, yes. Waves hello. I'm staring solemnly at a wheelbarrow of withered, gnarly-looking crops. Huh, she says to the agriculturist entering the stalk into his hollow palm. Hope this isn't going to be the case forever. We're going to be in real trouble soon. She looks up as you approach. Taco, do you need something? Nope. Don't want to be like everyone else. I'm not like everyone else. I'm just different. Yes, yes, yes. Mars. Wouldn't believe how many kudos I needed to net up for this dress. Yes, yes, whatever. Hello, Tammy. Tammy's waltzing around the courtyard, pretending her broom is her dance partner. She bumps into you and giggles. Oh, hello, Taco, she says. I didn't see you there. She dusts you off and straightens your jacket. It's easier to do chores when you're having fun. Oh, I love dancing, don't you? Yeah. Already spend as little time around other teenagers as possible, Tank sniffs dismissively. Oh, yes, yes, puberty, yes, yes, yes. Hello. Hey, Taco, what's up? Not much, what's up? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go in the thing. Maybe I can do something about the berries. Or the beans, I mean, the beans. +2 organizing, oh wow. Dad introduces you to the little lab they have set up in one of the greenhouses. It's incredible, he says, gesturing all around him. We're surrounded by alien flora, and we know practically nothing about it. What's edible? What's medicine? What can we make fibers with, or build with, or use in ways we haven't thought of yet? He beams at you. You and me, we're gonna find out, my little potato. Your dad directs you to a research bench, and here's where you'll be working. The bench is buried under samples and breakers and beakers and weird-looking alien sprouts, more than just a simple table. The analysis bench is covered with buttons and little holes you could put things into. Don't touch anything. Go ahead and mess around, your dad encourages you. You won't break anything. Carefully find the on switch. There is no on switch. Yep, you looked everywhere. Press buttons at random. You mash all the table's buttons until, yo, kiddo. It's congruence. The friendly ship's computer beams at you from her own holoscreen set into the bench. Of course she's here. She's the guardian of all knowledge in the colony after all. You wonder who she got the yo from. Clearly my dad. Dad laughs. Don't tell anyone, but congruence is the real brains of the operation, he confesses, though it's not like it's a secret. She'll make sure we don't do anything super dangerous, which means you and I get to focus on experimentation. If you follow the rules and stick to what you already know, you won't learn anything new, so don't be afraid to try stuff. Get to work. Get to work. Huh, that is not a good hand. I can make it anyways, though. Wow, I need this to make it. Wow. Taco saying get to work is giving me PTSD from Cult of the Lamb. What? 42 kudos? What the? Okay, geez, we're freaking rich all of a sudden. Early wet. Is it Mars's birthday? Is that whose birthday it is? Yep. Early wet, late pollen, late wet, early dust, late dust. We're a rich bitch, yeah. Let's buy more cake. I don't know if there's more. Is there more? Hello, Papa. Hey, Sunberry, your dad greets you, working hard or hardly working. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, Papa. Hello, Mars. Sweet Taco, I just have to clear. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, dude. I don't care about your social media stuff. Visit the supply depot. Yeah, there's no more cake. We could get this one, but this one maybe? I don't know how useful these are, if I'm being honest. Persuasion. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I'm really good at that. So yeah, no more cake, so we have to find something for Tangent, DYS, and Mars. Do we have a crystal for Mars? I know that's what she likes. Yes, we do. What does DYS like? Medicinal roots. Okay. Cool. Hello, Tammy. Laundry room. Yes, my socks. Yes, thank you, Tammy. Hello, Tang. Science. Yes, science. Yes. Hello, Anemone. Taco, what's up? Not much. Hey, Cal, what's up? Cal, Tammy are walking through the garden, shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, I remember this. Yes. DOS is outside. Yeah. Hello. Changelings, yes, yes. Let me just see. Just check this. One collectibles remain. Events respawn in quiet. Okay. I missed the collectible somehow. I'm gonna go up here, I think. Wait, Mars, it's your birthday. Here you go. Yes, +4, yes. Oh, hi. Do we have to? You know, Taco, you're alright, Mars says as you approach. You blink at her, trying to figure out what she means. You're an alright what? At your stunned silence, Mars laughs and tosses her hair over her shoulder. You're alright, she repeats. You actually have good taste, unlike all these other nullheads. Ever since we landed, it's been help with this, Mars, and don't waste resources on that, Mars. It's boring. At least you understand the importance of sophistication. As in, like, I have 10 bravery, is that what you mean? Or creativity, I mean? You shoot the breeze with Mars a bit longer. At some point, DYS skulks out of the living quarters and has to pass by you, both clearly trying not to draw your attention. Ugh, where's he going now? Mars mutters to you, then raises her voice so DYS can hear. Oh yeah, we've done this. Shut up, Mars. DYS is cool. You say loud enough for DYS to hear. He looks at you with wide eyes before scurrying towards the wall. Huh, Mars says with a little smile. No accounting for taste. She seems to respect that you challenge her. She watches DYS disappear from sight and shrugs. Maybe you can get through to him. I've tried, but he doesn't care about contributing to the colony or being popular or earning kudos or anything important. Weren't you saying, like, yeah, whatever. Whatever, Mars. Um, yeah, okay. Okay. We got respect from her. Yeah, she likes it when people stand up to her. No, we are going for the ginger girl, but Tammy literally fixed our socks. Yeah, I know. I know. Tammy does that kind of stuff, though. Food. Organizing perception. Perception is at 31. Organizing persuasion. I remember the first one from perception not being too great. It's just showing me the collectibles. I want to do this one. I don't need perception at the moment. Persuasion, I don't really know what I can get from it, but oh well. Mars already asked you to recruit some new members from the Secret Fun Times Club. Who do you approach about this fun, exciting opportunity to make friends and be your own boss? Nem, obviously. Yes, Nem. Yes. Wow, I can get everyone. My dad, yes. A club? Nem says, scratching her nose at the back of her hand. I guess I'm already in a club, though. I'll do it, but you gotta hold the meeting during blurb. During blurb? Because I got sports ball practice during Yelly. Huh? During what? Our dad? Not our dad. Yeah, not our dad. Duly noted. You'll tell Mars to move the club meetings to Second Sun. It shouldn't be a problem. Nem startles you by jumping to her feet. Cal, hey Cal! Cal stops what he's doing and trots over. Nem swings her arms around his shoulders. Do you want to join a secret club? Make the universal sign across your neck for stop talking, but Nem just grins. What kind of secret club would take me and not Cal? Looks like you got a 2-for-1. Nem and Cal are both at the next meeting and very excited to be part of the group. Mars looks excited to have more people to boss around. And Mona can be vice president of kicking stuff, Mars announces, you know, for if we need extra security or like if we need to open a door and we can't use our hands. Cal will be vice president of transportation, Mars continues. Cal pulls out his hoverboard and grins. That'll be useful if we need to get somewhere fast. Or, if only one of us does anyway. He can deliver secret messages too. Mars makes them raise their hands. Do you promise to always be cool kids and do fun stuff together and never tell any adults about the Secret Fun Times Club? See, I couldn't tell my dad. I couldn't. Now, Cal and Nem agree readily. Get to work. Get to work. Romo, get to work. Romo, get to work. I don't think I can do anything better, right? Plus 20 kudos. We are so rich. We are so rich. Midwet. I have time for one more thing. Yeah, right. I have time for one more thing. After that, it's rest rest time. No, 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 no. It's not rest time. I'll rest during glow. I don't know if that's the right order. I think so. It's a revolt. Yeah, I remember. Don't worry. Hello, Tang. Great deal of intellectual, yes, your age, huh? Hello, Nem. I think it's time to babysit with Tammy. Here, Taco, eat up, you need your strength. Oh god. My mom is already giving us food. Oh, DYS. Maladaptive degenerate, yes. Babysitting, yes. You're relaxing after hours when Auntie Seaton pops her head into the lounge. The kitchen, she announces in an artificially sweet voice, is looking for someone to help with part-time cooking duties. Someone young, someone responsible, someone organized. Well, you see, that wouldn't be me. Someone, she stares pointedly at the teens in the room, who might have too much free time on their hands. Avoid eye contact. Me, canonically, yeah. Sweating away over human food nanoprinters really isn't your thing, so you hang back. Besides, Tammy's hand shot up almost immediately. She's making little squeaking noises, trying to get Auntie Seaton's attention. She'll be perfect for it. Auntie Seaton sighs and rubs her hands on her apron. Well, if anyone changes their mind, I could use the help. Wait, did she deny? Did she deny Tammy? Or did she mean, like, if others want to join? 4, 5. That's a little troublesome. Oh wow, super goal. Super babysitting. +4 empathy? Oh, I see. I get +1 for the super goal. I see. Okay, okay. I didn't understand that last time. Empathy is pretty high. 39, 24. Toughness is highest. We're the complete opposite from last run. I feel like I need to sneeze, but it won't let me sneeze. Sent help. It is Tang and DYS's birthday today. Yeah, I guess it's like easier to speed run it because I've read all these messages. Right, right. Medicinal roots for DYS. Here you go. For my birthday, he mumbles, oh, thank you. This looks like it's from a very rare plant. Did you find it while you were exploring? Yes. Oh, hi. You slip through the Ka lily gates, feeling the breeze from the mushroom forest ruffle your hair. You look around for DYS, but he's nowhere to be seen. Maybe he went to class today? Probably not. As you're about to return from the colony, you hear what sounds like crying from one of the expedition vehicles. You pull back the tarp that keeps it from being blanketed with fungal spores and find DYS curled up in the cabin. He wipes his eyes and turns away. Go away, he mutters. Are you okay? I'm fine. DYS sniffles. Just leave me alone. Persuasion 10. I see, so this is what persuasion does, huh? Do you want to talk about it? Why don't you go ask my sister, he mumbles. Tang is so mature. She knows everything. I'm just a sensitive little crybaby who doesn't know anything. Ooh, 2 out of 4. Uh-oh. He just wraps his arms around his legs and hides his face in his knees. I hate her, he mutters. Everyone thinks she's so smart, but she's just a big meanie. I hate everyone here. I hate being here. I just want to be left alone. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Right, I already talked to everyone. Hello. Yellow flowers. Would you like these medicinal roots? Seems you've remembered my birthday, Tank says, taking the roots and turning them over in her hands. Her lip curls in distaste at the dirt that still cling to them. How thoughtful of you. I have much to do today, but I'll set these roots aside to analyze later. She turns to walk away, then remembers herself. Thank you, she adds almost as an afterthought. Oh wow, she likes medicinal roots. Would you look at that? Tang is pretty mean, not gonna lie. Yeah, she is pretty mean. She is pretty mean. I think she gets better as she grows up, unlike Miss Mars, but maybe that was just my run last time. Life sciences, biology, reasoning. Okay. Engineering, reasoning. Creativity, persuasion. I'm gonna go for this, the blue one. See a notice on the engineering holoweb. Professor Howe's looking for someone to help with after-school tutoring. What do I need? Reasoning 30. Oh yeah. Focus on your own studies, yes. You can very well teach others until you learn the material yourself. Yep. I have whopping 10 reasoning, so yeah. Oh, that was easy. +3 engineering. +2 reasoning. Okay. Engineering's at 6. Whoa! It's been a long month of being cooped up indoors while it poured rain and everything got too muddy and gross to play outside. You and the other teens are in the lounge again, and everyone's getting a little antsy. Tangent and Cal are bickering about something, and DYS must be bored enough that he's letting Mars paint his fingernails. Tammy's trying to teach Nem a dance she learned from watching holovids, and Nem is failing miserably. The sound of their music fills the room. I'm starting to feel a little off too, but like, it's weird. Like you want to yell, but at the same time you want to take off all your clothes and streak through the colony square. Yes, puberty. Oh, that's a new one, right? Governor Unicott? Nem dances a little too close to Mars's collection of nail polish, bumping into the table and sending them all and herself clattering to the floor. Hey, watch it, DY snaps. Dance your stupid dance somewhere else. You watch it, Tammy snaps back. What the? Nemi was just trying to figure something out. Don't be so rude, right, Nemi? Nem sniffles from where she's sprawled out on the floor, clearly trying not to cry. See? Tammy exclaims. You're making her cry, you big meanie. Boo-hoo, Mars teases. What are you going to do? Dance about it? Oh, you're all so childish. Who even cares? Everyone just shut up, Cal yells from across the room. Oh, you fight all the time. You stay inside where it's nice and dry and don't appreciate how hard everyone else works. It's just whine, whine, whine. You're not better just because you work outside, Tang joins in. You're not special, Cal. If I wanted to, I could work outside. She opens her holopalm and flies her fingers over the screen. There, see? Next month I'll be working in geoponics. How do you like that? Then you can nag me about my soft hands all you want. Unicop pokes her head in from the command corridor. Children, keep it down. We can hear you all the way from the bridge. Cal has a backbone? I mean, Cal definitely has a backbone, yeah. He was so aggressive in our last run towards Vase. Jeez Louise. Or towards Authority at the end. Everyone goes quiet for about a second and then explodes into arguing again. Unicott throws her hands in the air and retreats down the hallway in defeat. I tried this one last time, it didn't work, so I'm just gonna do this one. Everyone shut up! Everyone ignores you and keeps squabbling, of course. Mars chases Cal and everyone else chases her, and somehow you all end up in the classroom. Suddenly, Tammy shouts, "Okay, everyone, everyone!" She claps her hands. "One, two, three, look at me!" Everyone, shut up! Everyone stops arguing and looks at Tammy in shock. "I have an idea," she says. "We should decorate the room. Or the classroom." No one seems excited by this prospect until she adds, "With toilet paper. Come on, it'll be pretty." Now everyone's on board. You can feel yourself getting excited too. This is so naughty. Might get in trouble, but who cares? You're having fun. The fact that Tammy's "shut up everyone" was better than yours? Yeah, I know. I know. Bet, let's go. We did it last time. I don't think it does anything. It just adds some rebellion. It sounds fun, yeah. I if you pick the other one, try to stop them, I believe it tells you like, no, no, you're not stopping them. Join the others in throwing rolls of toilet paper over anything you can reach, decorating the classroom with roll after roll of white gauzy garland. By the time you're finished, it drapes off every desk and science experiment. It's a quiet wonderland, Tammy giggles. Chief Engineer Instance finally arrives to see what all the noise is and throws her hands up in dismay. The kids scatter before she can make anyone clean up. The next day, you all feel terrible. It feels like your arms and legs are made of lead, and it takes so much energy to do anything. You can barely make it out of bed. All the energy from yesterday has been drained out of you, and then some. Lasts for a week. Some of you can't even get out of bed, and when you do, your moods are all over the place. Aggressive, sulky, impulsive, until your batteries run out and you sleep for over 12 hours straight. You're resting in the lounge with your friends, watching holovids and grazing on roasted pixie beans when your dad and Chief Engineer Instance come storming through the door. "You!" Instance snaps, smacking the bowl of pixie beans out of Mars's hand. "Stop eating those, this instant!" Mars looks like she's about to smack some sense into Instance, but your dad steps in. "I'm sorry, everyone. We were wrong about the pixie beans. They're not safe for you kids to be eating." I wonder what would have happened if we had mentioned something and then this happens and then they're like, "Oh, wow, he was right." I wonder. I know it's like, we said that we wouldn't go into our delusions, but... Huh. "You've been feeding us poison?" Mark shrieks. "Oh, ew, 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 ew. Do my dads know you tried to kill me?" Dad spreads his hands. "No, they're not. Don't worry, Mars. Calm down. They're not poison. There's just a chemical in them that hyperbonds to estrogen and testosterone, your big teenage growing hormones, and the brain likes binding that to new macromolecule a lot more than the regular kind, so making your moods unpredictable and causing periods of hypo and hypermania." When Mars just stares blankly at him, he laughs awkwardly. "Translation," he says. "It's been making you kids act silly and feel sick. I'm sorry." Instance frowns. If it's doing this to kids, it's not long until it builds up enough to affect the rest of us, too. They'll further notice no one is to eat a single pixie bean. Your dad looks distraught. "Lulu was right," he says, collapsing in a nearby chair and rubbing his eyes. "She didn't trust these things, but... Whoa, shiz. She's still going to be pissed that we don't have another successful food source." Look at him in shock. You hardly ever see him swear. Must be worse than you think. Dad sits there in silence for a long time. Okay, glow season, here we go. Hello, Nem. Talk, what's up? Not much. Hello, Mom. Be careful. Yes. Yes, Mom. There should be a crystal. There should definitely be a crystal somewhere. Hello. Make a wish. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Where is the crystal? There it is. Wonder how I missed that one. Doors are closed. Thought I could go out during glow. Alright, let's rest up. Relax in the lounge. You spot the US listening to music and ask what band. He shares his playlist of something he calls post-punk mid-21st century. It's kind of whiny, but it sounds nice once you get used to it. I don't know if I want to keep this one, to be honest. Is this one better? I actually don't have many cards with gems. I have one, two, three. How many cards do I have that are lower than three, though? Oh well, I'll keep tangents focused, just cause. Another year, another glow. Everyone's pretty sure there's going to be an attack this year, so the colony's on high alert. You're collecting glowflies in the geoponics gardens with Cal and Nem when the sirens begin to wail. You all stop what you're doing and look at each other nervously. Your parents run off to help defend the farms, telling you to get inside the greenhouses and stay quiet. Nem declares she's going to the wall to watch the soldiers fight. She knows a good spot. I'll go watch from the walls. Heck yeah, let's go, Nem. You and Nem race towards the walls and scramble up so you can watch from a safe distance. Did we miss anything good? She pants. Oh look, there's my brother. Come! Come up here! Yikes, yikes, yikes. Calm looks around for the source of the voice, squinting up at you. When he spots you on the walls, he yells up at you and stay put, and then animals burst through the gates. The wood splinters in every direction, and Hawkeyes pour in quickly, overwhelming the guards. Hawkeyes are small, but in large numbers they're fierce. You watch the security officers manage the chaos. They have gloves that shoot arcs of lightning, and if you watch close, you can practically see the skeletons of the little animals light up from when they're hit. Cool. Oh yeah, cool. Super cool. Oh boy. Look at him go, Nem cries, cheering for her brother. Get him, Calm. Watch out. Oh, he's okay. She clutches your arm. He's so brave. I want to be cool like him when I grow up. Could really impress Nem by going down there and helping out. No, I'm good. Eventually, the defense forces manages to push back the creatures. The rest of the broken swarm flee back into the wilderness. You and Nem slip home before you get into trouble. Your parents are arguing quietly at your little table. I'm telling you, it wasn't a fluke, your mom says. They're not just wild animals. They have a plan. The fields, the lights. Okay, your dad replies, taking her hands across the tabletop. We have to tell people what we saw in geoponics. They look up, noticing you in the doorway. Your dad's worried expression quickly changes to a smile. Hey, Rutabaga. What happened to the fields? Your mom stands up. Don't worry about that, she snaps. Get to bed, it's late. And we have a lot of work to do tomorrow to clean up. Yes, nothing happened to the fields. Oh, nice. We get to see a new Tammy. We get to see a new Tammy. Yeah, damn, that card that our dad gave us is so good. Hey, 53, nice. Oh, here's new Tammy actually. Can't really see her much, but plus 89 kudos. Freaking rich. Freaking rich. Wow, look at her. Let's go see, heck yeah. Oh my goodness. Wait, are her ears smaller than before? Tammy's sitting very quietly, her knitting forgotten in her lap. One of her ears twitches as you approach and she winces and shakes her head. I keep getting the feeling that someone is coming, like they're looking for me, she says, rubbing her ears. Or her ear, I must be hearing things. What the heck? That's weird, man. She's pretty, don't like the outfit though, it's kind of... Really? You don't like the outfit? I like the outfit. Really? Isn't it really Tammy? Just a mesh of colors, right? I agree. Huh. Anemone, Cal, Tangent, DYS, Mars, yes. Everyone looks the same. Like the simple shoes, but the outfit itself seems so meh. I don't know what that means. What does meh mean? Yeah, I'm not commenting on her hair, yes. Hello, Anemone, what's up? Or Nem. You spot Nem halfway up. Wow, what's our friendship? 63, maybe we got 60. Spot Nem halfway up the garrison watchtower. Her legs wrapped around the scaffolding as she cranes to look over the fence through a pair of holoculars. You clear your throat and she peers down at you and waves. Taco, come up here. I want to ask you something. You clamber up. You clamber easily up the scaffolding. Nem gives you a high five. Here, look through these. Nem says, shoving the holoculars into your hands. You raise them to your eyes and look where she's pointing. A long ways out, much farther than the expeditions are going. It's about a dark humanoid shape moving through the towering fungal forest. See him? Nem asks. It's DYS, I swear it is. He's always sneaking out over the walls. Um, it's mid. Huh. Huh. So what? Nem stares at you. So what? She repeats aghast. He's gonna get in trouble. Only if you tell on him. Well, yeah, Nem sputters, but someone should. The adults say we're not supposed to go outside the colony unless it's on expedition, Nem says, taking the holoculars back and looping them around her neck. And DYS just goes whenever he wants. What if he gets hurt? What if he dies? She wrinkles her nose. What if he picks up a weird alien disease and comes back with 3 heads? Nem scratches her cheek where acne's made her skin dry and sore looking. Ow, she mutters as bits flake off. I just don't know what to do about it, she says. What do you think? Isn't that a good question? What do I think? He's never gonna want to stay inside. We should go after him. But then we're breaking the rules too. I mean, we could go after him. But then what? But then what? Try to convince him to stay inside? At least we're doing something, right? Then barks at a laugh. Yeah, right. I tried that. He told me to F off, she says. And I talked to Tang, but I guess they're not talking either. I don't know what's up with that. Connie's got rules for a reason, Nem says, staring off into the wilderness. If we do our own thing and don't care about the rules, we're all gonna be toast. Kinda like a sports ball team. We're all doing different stuff, but we all gotta play by the same rules so we can get as many points as we can. Anemone Taco, you look down to the ground where a passing colonist is waving up at you. You two get down from there, it's not safe. Okay, sorry, I'm on watch, Nem shouts back, indicating her holoculars. She shoots you a smile. Guess we should get inside the watchtower, huh? You both climb the rest of the way to guard the platform. Nem heaves herself over the edge and reaches down to help you up. You notice that her hands are all banged up and scrabbing over with blue scales, probably from scampering all over the place the way she does. She notices you looking and laughs awkwardly. She runs her hand through her fluffy hair. Maybe if I get beat up enough, I'll have so many scales I won't have no more acne, she jokes. All red cards on the 3 become 3. That's decent. I see. She's very loyal. Energy, goofball, serious. In the middle, yeah. She's very much a goofball at first, but then, yeah. Hello, DYS. Let's watch a lot of videos. I don't know why. It's all garbage. Who cares about this stuff? It's not real. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Of course. Hey, Cal, what's up? Cal waves at you as you enter the garden leaning on his shovel. Hey, Taco, he calls, but his eyes look past you down the path where Anemone is beating the absolute tar of a training dummy. Her fierce battle cries echo across the colony, making Cal wince. She's been going totally hard lately, huh? He says. He scratches his face, smearing dirt across his cheek. She asked me yesterday if I wanted to spar with her. She said it'd be good for self-defense. Cal smiles sadly at the memory. Told her I don't want to fight. Not her, not a training dummy, and not anything on this planet. For real. Cal looked so cute. I wish he kept it when he became an adult. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Never seen her get so mad at me. She called me a baby and told me I'm just gonna end up forcing everyone to protect me because I'm weak or helpless or whatever. He seems upset and stabs the ground a few times with his shovel. Just don't think it's right to fight anyone, especially the Xenos. They were here first, he says. What do you think, Taco? Sometimes you don't have a choice. Geez, you sound like an adult, Cal grumps. They always tell us to see both sides of an argument, but I tried and I just... He shrugs. I just think if you have to hurt someone to get what you need, you don't deserve to have it. What if your loved ones are in danger? I mean, that's totally scary, but you kind of shouldn't be putting your loved ones in situations where they could be in danger in the first place. What if they attacked you first? Cal throws his arms in disgust. Something attacks you first, you probably did something wrong. Maybe you shouldn't keep going places where things want to attack you. What if your life depends on it? How's that fair? Their life depends on it too, Cal retorts. You can't just decide that you get to live and they don't. I can see your point. I remember this, the convo that pisses me off, yeah. I'm glad you think so too. His eyes go back to Nem. She's stopping sparring with the training dummy and is looking up the gardens as she has a drink. Neither she nor Cal wave at the other. Cal clenches his fist. There's gotta be a way to figure out how to live in peace with all the cool things that live on this planet, he says. Like, hey, look at this weed I saw growing over here. Cal has such strong convictions. It's one of the things you like best about him, even if some people disagree with them. Spend a few hours with Cal in the garden and he shows you off the area that he's getting ready for the next planting season. The adults are really starting to trust him with more planting as he gets older, and he beams with pride. Finally head out. When you finally head out, you're just as dirty as he is, but you feel so much lighter. I remember this is the comment that pisses me off. I love you, but also flip you. It's just... I understand what he's saying, but this isn't the reality we're in. So, yeah. Hello, Papa. Uh-huh. Hello, Mom. Probably just missing her. Uh-huh. Hello, Mars. Nothing ever happens here. Uh-huh. I don't even have a boyfriend. Nobody cares. Jeez, Taco, calm down. Sorry. Sorry. I did this one last. I'm gonna go here. He doesn't have an argument. He just reject the premise entirely. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Bravery, toughness. Bravery 24. Combat animals. Combat 25. Okay, combat then. Combat it is. You've heard Security Chief Rhett is on the lookout for lookouts. That is, for kids to chill out on top of the walls all afternoon and count Xenos. Sounds way better than going to class. He gives you a look once over, eyes narrowed. Alright, he says, look over there at the end of the field. What does the sign say? Read it out loud. Perception 20. You can read the sign easily. It says, if you can read this, your eyesight is 20/20. Huh, what a weird sign. What does that mean? Rhett nods in approval. Good, you pass. Come back next month and I'll put you on the roster. Get to work. Don't think I can do anything with these. Huh. Yeah. We got good eyes. Wish that was me. I could use this one. Replace this one. If I get a 2 or more, boom boom. If I get a red, boom boom. Boom boom. You know what I'm saying? Boom boom. Boom boom. 152 kudos. It's her birthday! You wake from a night of blissfully peaceful dreams. No nightmares, no premonitions, just a pleasant feeling of contentment. You stretch your arms over your head, blinking in the watery, quiet sunlight that seeps through the porthole window. Things are always changing on Vertumna, but you can't help but feel like things are changing for yourself, too. Not just your body, but your mind, your emotions, your future. 14 is going to be your year. Oh, is this where Aunt Anne comes in? Parents have been working around the clock since the last attack, trying to get the fields right again in time for this year's planting. Spark snow has already started falling, and every day they come home complaining about having to clear it. They ask you to ping them when you're awake so you can share birthday breakfast in your quarters instead of sitting shoulder to shoulder with everyone else during breakfast service in the canteen. You fire them a message and lie back down in your bunk, watching dust motes float lazily in the light. After a minute, there's a knock on the door. It's Antecedent! She sweeps into your room in a bustle of skirts and shawls and sits down beside you on your bunk. Oh, look at you, she says. Happy birthday, beautiful. 14 years old. She leans in and gives you a motherly kiss on the forehead. It's been years since she took care of you in the children's creche, but all the kids still call her Auntie and think of her as a close relative. Her sweet baking bread smell is as comforting as it ever was. She sits back and takes one of your hands in both of hers. Taco, ever since I held you in my arms as a baby, I knew you were so special. So important. You're becoming a young man, but I want you to know I will always, always be here for you, just like your mom and dad, she says firmly. I don't want to grow up. Is this smart for my age? No. Thanks, Antecedent. She smiles and tucks an unruly lock of your hair behind your ear. I guess you're old enough to call me Aunt Anne now if you like, or even just Anne. What was Antecedent? Oh, I see. Now come in here, Aunt Anne says, spreading her arms wide. Give us a great big hug. You hug her, enveloping yourself in the warm and familiar softness of her. Over her shoulder, you see Nem standing in the doorway. Well, her hair, anyway. She's been growing it out, and there's no hiding it behind a corner. She skips into your quarters. Happy birthday, bud, she says, bouncing on your bunk. Way to get older. Enjoy being 2 years older than me for a few months. Thanks. Thought you were on your way to medbay, Anne tells her, and then shrugs and turns to you. Annie's supposed to get her menstruation cessation implant today, she says. Yeah. I like that scene, it's funny. Mom, Nim hollers. Gross. Taco doesn't want to hear about my period. Anne smiles fondly at her daughter. It's nothing to be ashamed of, Annie. Getting your period is a beautiful thing. It reminds us that we have the ability to make life. It's a sign you're growing up and becoming an adult and ready to take on the responsibility of taking care of that life. Nem wrinkles her nose and throws herself on your bed. I'm never making life. Ew, pass. Maybe one day the two of us could. Definitely. Yes, I'm definitely flirting with her right now. Yep. She's like 13. Can I click on her? No. Yep. What's the matter? Scared? No, Nem exclaims, punching you in the arm. No, of course not. It just super sucks that now everyone's talking about how I'm becoming a woman and how I'll finally look different than my brothers. Duh, she points at you. Don't you start too. I'll still kick your ass at sports ball even with cramps. Parents finally arrive, still damp from the fields and bringing in the smell of crisp, tangy snow on their clothes. Oh, look, birthday visitors, your dad exclaims. Anne, are you staying for breakfast? Anne reaches into her bag and brings out a stack of tiffins. No, thank you, but I brought your order with me from the kitchen, seeing as I was stopping by. She pats your hand one more time. Happy birthday again, Taco. You'll always be my baby, even when you're all grown up. Your mom shakes her head as Anne and them leave. Oh, Anne, she laughs, sentimental to the core. She starts laying out the cutlery for breakfast, but I don't know how the colony would manage without her and the children. And the children's creche, she says, and points a fork at you. Family is more than the people that birthed you, Taco, and don't you forget it. Yes, Mom. Yes, Mom. Before I forget, hello? Let me go check here at the depot. Cake. Nice. I guess it's one cake per year. Hello, Nem. What's up? Just about to go for a run. Wanna come? Yes. Yes, I do. Hello, Tang. Chemical bond. Family. Yes. Hello, Tammy. What's up? Tammy beams when she sees you like there's nothing better in the world than the sight of your face. Happy birthday, Taco, she exclaims. She comes in for her annual birthday hug, throwing her arms around you and giving you a great big squeeze. Here, I got you this. Yeah. The cake, and then I share it with Tammy. She's really cute. Hello, DYS. Uh-huh. Hello, Mom. Hello, Dad. Hello, Cal. Torb's moth are the worst. He says running, we gotta find a better place to put the grain, because they just get in everywhere. You'd be surprised what kind of hole they can squeeze through. I don't think I've heard that one before. Is it because my biology's high? What do you think of my hair? Yes, I see you eyeing it. I'm growing it out. She sighs and buries her face in her hand. It's so boring here. I'm literally watching my hair grow. Yes, whatever, Mars. Whatever, Mars. So I'm not going out to explore, but let me just see. All events have respawned. Okay. All right. Time to go in here. And should I do this one? Organizing. Biology, toughness. Yeah. Why is it so pretty but too bitchy for me? Yeah. Yup. I'm gonna do this one for organizing. I want to see her character development. I think if we end up dating her at some point, that's when it'll happen. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but you know. You visit Cal and Socks before your work shift one morning just to check up on them. As you expected, Cal has Socks out of her twice daily playtime. Out for her twice daily playtime. Hey Taco, he says, waving. Look what I taught Socks to do. At his gestures, Socks stands up on her hind legs and wiggles her upper body at you like she's waving too. It's impressive. Who's a smart girl? You are, yes. Next, Cal gestures in a circle and Socks curls up in a ball. Then he raises both hands in the air like a scary monster. Socks rears up and chitters menacingly. Cal says pew pew, and Socks rolls over and sticks all of her feet in the air. You count at least 14 legs. How do you find food for her? Cal looks distressed. It's really hard, he admits. She eats so much right now. Tons of leaves and grasses and those rocks, of course. I think she swallows them all together and chews it up in her guts. Like a float cow. Her teeth look like they go all the way down to her throat. I don't know if I can keep hiding how much food she eats, though. Um... Yeah, I'll ask what happens when she outgrows her box. Socks clambers up Cal's arms, almost toppling him over with her weight, and curls up across his shoulders like a scarf. She looks seriously heavy. Well, people hardly use this barn anymore, Cal says, adjusting her weight. It's just storage. Maybe she can live in the rafters? Pretty sure your mom comes in here often as the head of geoponics, but you hold your tongue. Socks hasn't been discovered yet. Maybe she's really good at hiding. Does she get lonely? Um, Cal says, looking down at the ground. I think so. She used to sleep all the time, but now she needs to run around and climb a lot more. I still come here every morning and evening to let her out, he says defensively. And then she goes back into her box right away when I tell her. And she goes back. Yes, she's a good dilly pillar, I promise. She knows she's not supposed to go outside without me. He pets her snout. I think maybe she's just not a baby anymore, you know? Yeah, I know. See you later, Cal. Slot will turn mental. Wow, what can I do here? And that'll work, yes, but... Oh, right. I don't know if I can do anything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. The cards were a high number, but not really combining into anything. Light, quiet. Locale. The worst. Want to hear a fun nature fact? Ooh, biology 40. Tell him about the time Tang brought a skunk bug for show. And tell in biology, and it got scared and made the worst smell, most smelliest, grossest thing you had ever smelled. And everyone thought Tang had farted. And Professor Hal had to clear the whole room, and it took 2 weeks to get the smell out the beanbags, and it was so gross, but also kind of neat how such a tiny bug could make a whole room of kids run away. Cal laughs. I remember that, Taco, except the way I heard it, it wasn't Tang, it was you. You're not supposed to say that, Cal. Hello, Papa. Hello, Mom. Do you go to engineering much? I tried to go talk to Tenjin because she never just wants to hang out anymore, not since she got started working on that big project. Mars snaps her gum. You know about that, right? Or am I just special? I don't know about that. Tammy's helping one of the children learn to read on her holopalm. 30 stars in the sky shine bright at night. Wonderful, you're doing great. She looks up at you and smiles. Hello, do you need something? Oh, Tang. Great news, Taco. According to the antiquated, culturally insensitive reckoning of mental prowess once used by humans on Earth, and by that I mean IQ testing, I am officially considered a genius. She shrugs. Tell me something I do not know. Genius, yes, genius. Have babies? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, DYS. Yes, alright. Let's go back up. Let's do our rounds. Deliver supplies, organizing persuasion. Okay. Wait, this is just perception instead of, I see. You're scrolling through a holo novel behind the desk when Tangent comes in. She pauses and looks uncomfortable when she sees you and Mars looking at her and quickly disappears into the shelves. And Mars shrugs. Oh, it's that one. Some medicine, uh-huh. Sorry, what? Tang rolls her eyes. Stars, I need fart pills. Yes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't say a word. There you go. Jab Mars in the ribs before she can make any more jokes and ring up Tang's request without another mention. Hand over the bag and Tang shoots you a grateful smile before leaving the depot, looking a little more relieved than when she came in. Easy. Easy. I knew this time. Not much else I can do, really. Guess I'm gonna use this one. Dang it, is it really this one? No, right, it's this one. +2 to this. I think last run, I didn't use items as much. Maybe it's because I wasn't exploring a lot, so I didn't have any items. That would keep them for gifts. Early pollen, we solved the shimmer already. Organizing is 23. I can go cook now. Giant bugs, yes. We're better off on the ship. Hello, Nem. Just about to go for a run. Yes, let me go too. Hello, Tammy. Uh-huh. Hello, Cal. Uh-huh. Hello, DYS. Skull, there's mushrooms. Except us, yes. Hello, Papa. Oops. Uh-huh, hello, Mom. When do they announce that we're starving? Ooh. Tell what you learned today. Well, you haven't really been in school for a while, or even in engineering, but you tell your mom about some paperwork you had to deal with. You're pretty good at organization, so it was easy. Doing paperwork, yes. You even know why we call it paperwork, your mom laughs. It's true, it's not like you're sorting actual paper. Back on Earth, we used to have to use paper to... Nah, never mind, she slaps you on the back. Good for you. Good for you for having your head together. Yes, mom. Yes, mom. Yeah, I talked to Mars already. Alright, let's go in here. I think we can cook now. Yes. Aunt Anne is back looking for volunteers to come in to work for the kitchen with her. She's scanning the room for anyone who seems to be loafing around. Volunteer. She bustles over to you. You'll be perfect, Taco, she says, hugging you. Then loudly to the others in the room, she declares, I'm glad somebody around here is responsible enough to put in their share of work. Everyone else ignores her, shifting awkwardly. No one wants to disappoint their auntie. Aunt Anne gestures towards the nearby cafeteria and tells you to come by next week so she can show you the ropes. And by next week, you mean right now. Hello, I'm here. Creativity and empathy. Back in space, cooking involved programming ration machines and putting dishes in the laser-matic dishwasher because water was too precious to clean dishes with. But now you're growing more real food and trying to figure out how to cook with it. Disappointing auntie is painful, yeah. Not us, though. Couldn't be us. The cafeteria kitchens are bright and full of good smells. There's always something baking or boiling or frying. Take a deep breath in and just hold all the deliciousness in your lungs. Chief Steward Anne, known to the kids as Antecedent, is in charge of everything in the living quarters, running the children's creche, coordinating the cleaning bots, and of course cooking for the whole colony. It's a lot of work, but she's good at delegating to all the kids she has raised here, including you. She's a big believer in learning by trying, and doesn't mind if a few dinners are ruined in the process. Tammy waves cheerfully at you, and Aunt Anne welcomes you with a big smile. Oh, look at you two. I just know you'll be a huge help around here. Of course. She shows you to the kitchen nanoprinters. Just press this button, and the ration machine, the ration? Whatever, will spit out a freshly pressed cake of soy rations. It's not tasty, but it's nutritious. Then she shows you to the range. A large pot of brown stew is bubbling away. Here's where the real magic happens, she says proudly. Tammy claps her hand excitedly. And will we get to decorate cookies? She asks. Sometimes me and my dad used to decorate cookies together, and it's really, really fun, and I think everyone would really like it. Could do stained glass cookies with bobber fruit jelly. Wow, I'm not gonna say be realistic, Tammy, when she's just talking about what she was doing with her dad. Poor Tammy. Aunt Anne chuckles. Cakes and cookies with fruit and frosting for 100 people? Why, you have quite an imagination, Tammy. She takes a ladle and spoons up some of the stew. We need to focus on large, hearty dishes that can easily feed many people, like the stew, she says. If things get busy, we can serve the soy rations as is, but it's much nicer to actually cook them with something else. She beams. Full tummies make for happy workers. +1 Tammy confidence. Oh. Aunt Anne sets you and Tammy up with a few basic kitchen tasks and leaves you to it. If you need help, I'll be just around the corner, she says. Or you can ask Congrance for advice. She has every recipe and method you could ever need, and she's an excellent teacher. Man, what happens if Tammy's confidence goes high? You quickly have your hands full with the sheer volume of food it takes to feed 100 people. Workers from the canteen shuttle back to pick up trays of soy rations and pots of stew at regular intervals. Somehow you keep up. Poke your head into the canteen at lunchtime to see what people think about the food. Seems they like it. Maybe you're cut out to be a chef. Nice. +2 to pairs. Any pairs? 4466? Huh. Oops. Oops, I won't jumble it. Alright. +1 change suit to blue. That could do it, right? Only have one though. This one would be the one I would want to use, but if I don't draw something good, then it's pointless. Damn, that one's a little disappointing, but it is good. You're at lunch with your parents, sliced soy cakes and watery broth again. Great. When they put down their cutlery and look at each other, then you. Taco, your mom says, there's something we should tell you. We've tried to shelter you from some things, but we think you should know why we've been working so hard in geoponics. There's a meeting after lunch and I want you to come with us. I already know about the food. Parents exchange surprised looks. You do? Your mom asks. How? Scrambled to explain that they haven't exactly been subtle. The announcement in Vertumnaya, plus how stressed they've been, you can put the pieces together. No, you didn't live it in a dream of past life. Your mom smiles. Our little boy's more mature than I realized. Still, I want you there, yes. You follow your parents to the council room. Mars has also tagged along, and you take a seat near them as your mom and Aunt Anne stand to address the council. After Udicott finally calls the meeting, she gestures to your mom. I'm not going to mince words, your mom says firmly. All of our efforts to increase food production in geoponics have failed, especially given the failure of the pixie beans. The destruction of the fields during the last attack put the nail in our coffin. By the end of the year, the colony will run out of food. The rest of the council murmurs in concern. You and Mars exchange horrified looks. Been doomsaying about our food supply for 2 years, Flulu. Red questions. Do you mean to say we're past the point of no return? Your mother nods grimly. I'm afraid so. Even with rationing, without securing a Vertumnan food source, our supplies will run out by wet season. She gestures to Anne, whose face is grave. Anne and I have gone over the supplies and come up with food plans. We've crunched the numbers. Your mom sighs and spreads her hands. I'm sorry, geoponics should have been producing better by now. We should have been able to wean ourselves off of soy rations. During wormhole transit, when we lost our hydroponics in the hull breach, she sighs again. I know I've said it so many times, but our crops just don't grow here. We needed those algae tanks or whatever. We needed the microbial soil from Earth. It's not Mom's fault. It's not. The survival of the colony shouldn't rest on one person's shoulders. It's not fair. She's been working harder than anyone. She did everything she could. The council mumbles agreement. You decide they probably never really blamed her or your dad. The only holdout is Mars, who crosses her arms and grumbles that it's clearly a problem with leadership. So what do we do now? Instance asks. Starving to death isn't an option. No, it isn't, your mom replies. We need to secure a food source this year before our rations run out. We're working double shifts in geoponics, but it's not enough. We need more people planting, tending, turning the soil. We need more hands. I can pull back the surveyors and focus on foraging native plants, Utopia offers. Even the young folks can help. If they've proven themselves around the survey equipment, I'll send out a holo message later. This has been the burden of geoponics for too long, Udicott says. It's time we all step up for our future. The council nods in agreement. Your stomach rumbles ominously. We're starving. Physical skill increases reduced by 1. Okay. Hey, Tang. Hunger pangs are intolerable just because I'm not... Yeah. Hey, Nem. So hungry, yes. Hello, Tammy. You spot Tammy carefully portioning out pieces of dense, hard bread to the children, who seem perpetually hover around her. Eat it slowly and drink lots of water, she says, looking each of them in the eye. If you suck on it long enough, it almost tastes like a soy sweet. She straightens and dusts her hands off on her skirts as you approach. Hello, Taco. How are you holding up? Perform a random act of kindness. Empathy 40. Jeez. I want to do something nice for Mars, I want to do something nice for Mars, Tammy says, fiddling with the hem of her dress. I don't know what. She just nanoprints whatever she needs. She snaps her fingers. I know. Why don't we ask Auntie Sita to help us put on a spa day for her? Asking an adult. +2 to last card. Interesting. I was gonna say, is that adult Tammy? But no, that's just antecedent. Aunt Anne has a whole cabinet of nice-smelling lotions, soaps, and scented candles. She lets you choose a few of each and reserves one of the private lounge-out ante-rooms for you. Sure, Mars can buy her own lotions, but what she can't buy is the loving servitude of her friends. You help Tammy pimp and pamper Mars. She's surprised and a little humbled by the attention and gives you both a genuine hug and thanks. Tammy has good instincts. She always knows what people secretly need, and Mars needed to have something nice given to her instead of having to demand it. Cool. Hey, Tammy. You find Tammy in the common quarters. She's heavily absorbed in cleaning, bouncing on the chair to dust high up on the walls. You always wondered who did all the really thankless cleaning around the colony, and apparently the answer is Tammy. Tammy looks down at you as you approach and gestures to turn off her ear speak. Oh, hello, Taco, she says, putting her bangs off of her face with a sweaty, harried smile. She's clearly been at this a while. I was just getting some cleaning done. Nothing like a shiny, clean room to take your mind off things, right? She grimaces, then seems to remember herself and covers it up with a giggle. Feels forced. Something wrong, Tammy? What? Oh, no. Of course not, Tammy assures you. She hops down off the chair and gives you a brief little squeeze. Gosh, that's so nice of you to ask. You fix Tammy with a look and her smile falters. I mean, it's nothing, she says. I overheard something I probably shouldn't have. With those big ears of yours, yeah. Um, she says, looking down at the ground. When I was getting something from the pantry, I overheard some of the adults in the kitchen talking about how the trippet stalks from the last harvest all had some, weird mold on them, and they had to throw out almost all of them. She tugs on her ear, miserable. If we ever run out of food, well... Tammy clenches her fist in her skirt. I wish I didn't have to hear about all the bad things. Why can't things just be good and nice and not scary all the time? The grown-ups have things under control. Tammy nods, resolute. Yes, there's nothing I can do about it anyway. Not as smart as Tangent or as strong as Anemone, but that's okay because I'm really good at cooking and cleaning and taking care of the babies and doing all the other things the colony needs to keep running. I just want things to be nice and normal, Tammy blurts out. Wish people knew that I can hear them when they talk about scary things. Tammy sniffles and gives you a brave smile. Thanks for listening, Taco. I'm gonna go back to cleaning now, okay? Leave Tammy in the common area, continuing to avoid thinking about her fears through stress cleaning. Huh. Is that good or is that bad? Uh... You find Cal in the gardening shed, splitting his lunch with socks. Here, girl, eat up, he says, feeding her little nuggets of cubed trippet by hand. She chirps and twines around his arm, waving her little front feet. He sees you and jumps, then relaxes when he realizes it's only you. She usually just eats a little bit of the harvest, he confides sheepishly. But with everyone watching the food so closely, I didn't want her to get in trouble. Jeez, man. Jeez, man. Oh, Dad, here, have this. I didn't finish it at lunchtime and I'm not hungry. You know it's a lie, but you eat it anyway. You're just so hungry. Mom has always been one of the strongest people in the colony. You can tell the famine has taken a toll. Uh-huh. Hey, Mars. What do you think of my hair? Yes, whatever. So I should work on the farm then? Should work on the farm. Okay. Someone broke into the gardens last night and stole some green tomatoes. What a waste. Not only were they probably too bitter to eat, but now you don't have the seeds to replant. Your mom is furious. This sucks. Your mom calls everyone for an all-hands meeting. She looks grim as she surveys the group. Alright, farmers, listen up. Based on my projections, geoponics should have been producing 70% of the colony's food by the end of our third year, she says. The rest was to be provided by stored rations and hydroponic algae greenhouse aboard the Stratospheric. The agriculturists all nod. Everyone knows where this is going. Because we lost so much of our hydroponic equipment in the wormhole incident, as well as 90% of our soil and bacteria cultures, we're nowhere near the production we need to be at. We also had hoped to have domesticated at least one native crop, but as we found from the pixie beans last year, we have some more work to do on that front. She looks every one of you in the eyes. You're my people, my family. I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you. The colony is going to fail if we don't get a handle on agricultural production. People will die. You feel a pit in your stomach. That's not just from hunger. You can't imagine someone as strong as your mother just wasting away. Oh boy. Oh boy. I wish I could imagine it. Your mother pulls up a holoscreen outlining work plans for this season. You feel your own holopalm pulse as you receive a copy. There's so much life here on this planet, your mother says, but it seems to fight us at every turn. I've sent soil chemistry analysis to your palms, courtesy of geranium. The soil needs to be conditioned extensively to support earth crops. We need to cultivate more vertumen crops in partnership with the foragers. We need to salvage what we can of hydroponics and get that up and running by the end of the year. Your mother would never stoop to being beaten, but you can see the lines of fatigue around her eyes. Is that always there? It'll take a superhuman amount of work to turn this around, but it is still possible, she says. You are the people who still save this colony. I believe in us and the miracles we can perform here. Thank you for being here to do the work. Now let's get out there. +1 colony food. Okay. Okay. Easy. Easy, easy. I wonder if I get anything for doing the other one. The one with Dad. Never should have wasted my time on those beans. Thought for sure. Check them over and over. It's too late now. Sorry, Dad. Taco, eat up. You need your strength. You too, Mom. You too. Tammy's sweeping the stoop of the lounge. She looks up and shades her eyes as you approach and gives you a sunny smile when she sees it's you. Oh, hello, Taco, she says, leaning on the broom. It's always nice to see you. You're so nice, Tammy. What do you like again? Yellow flowers. I don't have that for some reason. Here's a cake, though. My birthday cake, you remembered. She insists that you share it with her, but sets a large slice aside first. Cake is Cal's favorite food, she explains, so I always have to save him some. He loves cake all the time, not just on birthdays, and, well, anything you can eat, really. +4. So she does not love cake. You spot Tammy with Cal in the garden. She presents him with a carefully wrapped tiffin for lunch, and you watch them stare at each other awkwardly without speaking for a few seconds. Eventually, Tammy blushes and scurries away. Cal walks towards you, blinking in surprise when he sees you. Oh, hey Taco, he says, clearly not knowing if he's supposed to be hiding the tiffin of precious food or not. It's not stolen, he says, clutching it in his hands. Tammy always makes sure everyone gets what they need is all. Yeah, I know, no problem. Hello, Mars. Today's biology is so dumb. Dude, we're running out of food. We need all the biology we can. Hunger pangs are intolerable. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Nem. Yes, we're all gonna start having babies, yes. Hello, DYS. Learning a lot about systems. DYS says writing on his solipon like the water cycle, nitrogen cycle, food webs and decomposition, stuff like that. It's pretty cool, even if it's all textbooks from Earth. He looks wistfully out at the wilderness. There's so much we don't know about this place. Alright, I'm gonna try this one, just in case I can do something here. No matter what you do, you can't get water from a stone. There's no way to genetically engineer the food you already have to make it magically more nutritious. Maybe if you had more time. Maybe if you got out there with the foragers and actually brought back more food to study, you might be able to make a difference. Okay, got it. Got it. Wow, this hand is pretty bad, huh? Do we roll the dice? Sure, let's roll the dice. Well, this one's already better. Nice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I can't, yeah. Can't do 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. +4 biology, jeez. Early dust. It is Nem's birthday? Yeah. I don't have eggs. Spot cow kneeling in the dirt, digging up root vegetables and frowning. They're so small this year, he says, holding one up and examining it. Maybe there's just not enough nutrients in the soil. Is it something we're doing wrong? I don't know, hopefully we can figure it out. Uh-huh. Hey, Mom. Uh-huh. Hello, DYS. Been foraging a lot, DYS says, hitching his bulging backpack up on his shoulder. There's a lot to eat if you don't mind eating bugs and mushrooms. Yellow flower. If I can't use kudos to buy more food, what is the point of being rich? I know, right? I'm rich! I'm rich! I can't buy anything, though. Anything useful, I mean. Hi, Tammy. Wait. Oh, right, it's dust, not pollen. Tammy flags you down as you pass through the lounge and presses a palm-sized lump of hard grain bread into your hand. I saved you some food, she says, a serious look on her face. Please keep your strength up, Taco. Thank you, Tammy. Despite representing only 2% of an average healthy adult weight, the brain consumes at rest 20% of all energy produced in the body. Yes, 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 yes. Hello, Nem. So hungry, yes. Alright, let me see. Let me see this food thing. Minus 100%. Alright. Dang it, time is passing by really quickly. Work on the farm. Half the crops you pull look blighted, like they're moldy before you even pull them off the plant. Many of the leaves are pale and yellow. Your mom takes one look at them and starts muttering about nitrogen deficiency. You almost feel guilty breaking for lunch. The kitchens deliver you a watery sort of potato soup with some pale greens floating in it. And you eat every flavorless drop. You can't bear to waste a single spoonful. Barely gives you enough energy to make it through the rest of the day. This sucks. Your dad is a total nerd when it comes to crunching statistics about the colony's food production. Through him, you learn that the average person eats approximately 200 kilograms of dry rations every year, rations. That works out to that works out to about 2,000 calories a day. There are about 100 colonists to feed at 2,000 calories a day, so in a year you need to produce about... Ah well, no matter how many times you think it over, the math is grim. Even with all your hard work, geoponics is producing far, far less than the colony needs to survive. It all feels so hopeless. Knowing that all your hard work still hasn't been enough, well, it breaks something in you. Hunger and desperation boil together in your stomach as you work, like bitter acid. You're working so hard and you're still starving. You deserve to eat. You need to eat. If you don't eat, you're not going to be able to work as hard as you need to. So, when it's just you and a wheelbarrow of anemic-looking carrots, what do? Steal some food or don't steal it? Stealing food to survive. So hungry. Yeah, don't steal it. Takes an extraordinary amount of willpower, but you get all the carrots weighted and delivered. All the carrots weighted, yeah, and delivered to the kitchens. The food is for everyone. It's not a lot of food for 100 people, but at least you'll all starve together. Yay! I'm missing one. It's a little unlucky. 2 plus 2, sure. To this one. Boom, boom. Time for Vertumnalia, the yearly midsummer celebration when the colony gives thanks for its good fortune. Well, it would be, but as you fall into the main square, you can't help but notice that the feast table is nearly empty. We starving, yeah. I don't know what to do, to be honest. I don't know if the farming thing is gonna cut it. What Anne lacked in resources, she made up with care. The dishes are lovingly plated, soy cakes glisten, steam rises from bun stuffed with mince, and there are great pitchers of vegetable broth rendered out from even the most inedible food scraps. I think I'm gonna have to go forage and then go into Xeno, whatever. There's a neat stack of sugar cubes for dessert. Whole sugar, what a luxury. An underwhelming feast that'll be the highlight. Governor Udicot's welcoming speech this year is short. Her frail body trembles as she welcomes you all to Vertumnalia with a dry, whispery voice. Then has to be helped off stage. Like all of you, she's been feeling the effects of the famine. Everyone clears away the chairs for the annual competition. Yeah, pentathlon, yes. Com adds something new every year, but no one's really at their best giving the rationing. Running around sweating in the hot sun seems like a luxury nobody can afford, even you energetic kids. Spectators listlessly wave fans at Com announces that this year's edition will be thumb wrestling. Nice. Last 30 seconds against Com or get a time penalty. Them's face falls. No fair, she exclaims. Com's the ship-wide thumb wrestling champion. He talks about it all the time. He's the worst. Com just shrugs and blows his whistle, free to get into position. Crom, yeah, not Crom. Just Com. It's hard to remember sometimes. Is it worth it to do this? Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe. And then I guess this one? Huh. No, I'm clearly using this one instead of this, but... Yeah, this would clearly not be it. Wow, I can't get my head around this one. Is it like this? 23? Probably, maybe? Nope, it was 25. Oh well. No skill changes, oof. You don't beat Com at the thumb wrestle, nobody can, he's the best. But you do manage to hold on through 10 seconds of maneuvering and fake outs and double fake outs. The man is a master. In fact, the things you learn from Com in those 30 seconds can be applied to the bot you have to wrestle at the end of the contest. I wonder how you never noticed before how much of bot wrestling is finesse, not just brawn. You win handily. Them whines at Com for being unfair, but she still takes second place. After the festivities, the whole colony takes a few days off for a break, well except for geoponics, and the foragers, and the kitchens, and everyone who uses their break from their usual work to help out in the places that didn't close. Okay, it's not really a break, but you try to take it easy anyway. Alright, let me go see what the situation is over here. I did reduce the starvation a little bit, right? But yeah, it's 10%. It won't cut it. It won't cut it. I need to go. I need to go. Hey Cal, they're the worst, huh? Hey Papa. Hey Mom. Hey DYS. Hello Nem. Yes, yes, yes. Hello Tang. Uh-huh. Yes, yes. Hello Tammy. Uh-huh. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Our stress is fairly low. Forge in the valley. Alright, we gotta find something. Topia greets you warmly as you muster for your first expedition with the foraging team. Taco, I'm glad you could make it. We need everyone we can get out here right now, boosting our food supplies. I'm ready to sniff out those tasties. Good luck hunting out there, she says, handing you an oversized backpack, more like a basket than a pack. Use your holopalm to identify edible and medicinal plants and just throw 'em in here. I'll sort them back at base camp. Oh, and keep on the lookout for creatures. It's pretty peaceful out there in the valley, but even a little bug will get you if you're not careful. Go slow, pay attention to your surroundings. If you're unsure about something, don't approach it. Stay on the path and don't get lost. We don't call it the Valley of Vertigo for nothing. Any questions? Will DYS be with me? DYS is good at finding new things, just not so much the same things over and over. You'll be okay though, she continues. You won't work out alone out there, and you're doing important work. You're about to leave when Utopia snaps her fingers. Hold up, Taco. We're also investigating some species we might domesticate. Those we'll want to tag and capture. Ideally, we're looking for herbivorous creatures. That already live in herds? Yeah. Either produce something edible or reproduce quick enough we can slaughter them for meat. If you see anything that fits the bill, I'll tag him and bring him back. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. No worries. We will, for sure, find something. Decide to take a shortcut through the jungle to a path you were sure was just up ahead, and now you're lost. Everything looks the same here. The plants are too high to see any landmarks, and you swear some of them move around when you aren't looking. Oh boy, perception 40. Perception is 31. Dang it. I wish I had my I wish I had something. Alright, start walking. The pollen is thick here. You have to stop and unclog your face mask. Still, no sign of a path through. Go north. The ground is marshy here. It's hard to tell from the thick coating of pollen and everything, but when you step forward, you sink your ankles in wet pink muck. Gross. Gosh dang it. Rip lack of perception. Yeah, that's the first time it happens. Go south. Your pollen is so thick here. You have to stop and unclog your face mask. Still no sign of a path, though. So then go north and then west? Go west? You bumble into a web of something. It's not big enough to trap you, but judging from the number of bug carcasses you pull out of your hair, it worked pretty well before you destroyed it. Gosh, send help. Go south? Forest goes quiet as you blunder through it. You get the sense you're not supposed to be here, like, at all. Okay, go north. Go north again? I think you can see the path through the trees, but it's only a small brook. You follow it for a while, but it just disappears between the roots of a tree. Dang it. 2 out of 5. Uh-oh. Go south and then go west again? This is impossible. Every mush tree looks the same. You tie your scarf around one, hoping it'll at least give you one landmark. Go... What was north again? Go north? Everything looks the same here. Okay, so go south. Spot your scarf. Must have been here before. Okay, go west again? Follow what looks like an animal path here, hoping it'll eventually cross the ones made by expeditions. It does not. Alright. So if I go east, I go back. So go south. I think you recognize this mush tree. Maybe. It's hard to tell. Go south still. In frustration, you bang your hollow palm against your other palm. Essentially, you're clapping alone in the wilderness like a fool. It seems to do the trick, though. Your hollow palm registers the signal from base camp and brings up a map and a compass. Well, at least you're out of there. Staring at all this jungle has made you a little more perceptive to the subtle differences. Maybe next time you won't get so lost. Yes, +0 perception. Nice. Nice. Exactly what we need. Is there something here? Hello? You've heard of Vriki before, small, skittering pink creatures with many legs and eyes like a spider. At least, they're usually small and cute. Not so much the case with this one. The Vriki blocking your path is pretty large, probably about as tall as your waist, and it's growling at you over the carcass of Something even bigger, which seems to be missing its head. Yuck. So little perception gain, it becomes 0, yeah. You're not sure if it killed it or scavenged a dead animal, but it's dragged it into the path and looks ready to fight for you for it. Is it food? Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. 79! Oh, oh, no. Whoo-wee. Oh, I see, because it's yellow, huh? Those are some good cards, but 36, 36, 36, yeah. 34, 36. Alright, anyways, we made it. We made it. 25, nice. Ooh, it's 27. Oh well. You chase the Riki off and claim ownership of the dead animal. It's no prize, it's completely rotten. It's not even worth calling in a retrieval team. What a waste. +1 biology, okay. I need to find a food source somehow. Hi, again. You come across not just one Riki, but a whole swarm of them. Mostly just baby ones, about the size of your head. They're all amassed around a massive tree scurrying up and down the trunk. When you can see the tree itself under the swarm, you notice it's the same pale pink as the baby Vriki. Its tentacle-like roots meander a fairly large distance before plunging into the ground. When the Riki see you approach, they get agitated, and they look hungry. Definitely hungry, like dozens of hungry, grapefruit-sized, furry pink spiders, the stuff of nightmares. Bravery 50, wow. I mean, I have to fight them, there's no other routes. Wow, I'm about to lose all my kudos. I wish I could do all three together, but should probably use something on it, right? Because, yeah, 62 is quite a lot. Quite a lot. Okay, we made it. -2 kudos. Well, that wasn't so hard. You smack a couple of them to the ground, and the rest scuttle up to the boughs and hide there. You puff your chest out bravely and walk on. Time passes. Time passes. The clock goes tick-tock. Come across a veritable feast of berry bushes. Gloopy, sagging bushes with enormous purple berries. They look delicious. Research them first. Not a single food source. Yep. Yeah. Yep. I'm not worried. No, not worried at all. Ooh, wow, this hand sucks. Yeah, it does. Is he crying? No, he's not crying. Should I use that? I don't want to push through, to be honest. I really don't. Should I redraw hand? I would lose the +1 from the pair, gain 1 and 1 here. +3 for flush. 23, almost. Alright, I'm just gonna do this, I think. Yeah. Okay. -1 stress, nice. These purple berries, they're not even in the holopedia as berries. They're some kind of explosive seed pod. You take a few steps back, careful not to set one off. Set them off from a safe distance. You shield yourself behind a tree and throw rocks at the bushes until, with a satisfying pop pop pop, the explosive berries begin to trigger in the chain reaction. Each burst sends seeds flying in all directions like shrapnel, setting off nearby berry bushes. Then you carefully cut a path through the thicket and continue on your way. Food source? Food source? No. No food source? I don't know if that's a food source, to be honest. 69 stress. Ayo. I heard a float coward grazing nearby. I need to catch him. You watch them peacefully bob along, occasionally releasing streams of urine or clouds of helium to maintain a steady height. Try to milk one. Try to capture one. Hard challenge. Try to kill one. I will try to capture one. Hard challenge. All good. All good. All good. No worries. Yeah, why is it 7? Why is it 7? Oh, I see. 5? 5, 6, 7? Yeah. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. Boom, boom. Okay. 92? Oh boy, I didn't even notice. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Do we redraw our hand right now? We lose the 9 and 7. Oh boy, we're not making it, are we? Jeez Louise, man. This hand isn't very good either. We can redraw it, but... Wait, I still got the 1? You're kidding, right? Anyways, this is a lot better. We can actually push through this one, so... 4, 5, 6... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, we made it. It's impossible. We would need all high cards only. Well, I present to you all high cards only. Easy. Yeah, God. Eventually, you pick up one young female that looks unnerved and moves more slowly than the others. She seems like an outcast. The others won't let her eat, and they keep chasing and harassing her. She should be easier to catch, and as malnutritioned as she is, maybe easier to tame. Get a lasso around her and hold her down while she whines and whinnies, whatever, in terror and releases her piss ballast to try to get away. You're in the blast radius, but you hold firm. You're able to bob her along behind you all the way back to the depot. Well, howdy, Utopia says when you bring the float cow in. What do we have here? Why, you're a real cowboy, Taco. I'm a mite jealous. She inspects the tired float cow. She's looking a little under the weather, Utopia proclaims. He's hoping we can nurse her back to health back on the ranch. I'll take her back myself. You can come see her anytime in geoponics. +1 colony food. We got one. We got one. High definition. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This one, right? This one. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's this artist, right, that draws differently. We're at 82 stress. We're good. We're good. We can keep going. You hear a rustle in the bushes and catch a glimpse of a shadowy figure. Could it be a person? Whatever it is, you quickly lose sight of it in the jungle. Follow it. Yes, this is where we die. The wilderness is thick here, as the fog that comes in waves. You'll need to rely on your tracking skills to go further. Track it. Yes. 79. See, so much easier. So much easier. Is this okay? Should I just do this? 8? 6? Okay, sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. 10. This one would be 8, 8. So it's the same as 24, 24, yeah. Okay. Ugh, good lord. Ooh, yep, just as I feared. 22. 33. Okay, we're good, I think. I don't really know which one we should go for. I think we should go for this one, right? Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. 40. 4 duplicate cards. Yeah. I feel like the cow should be able to give more than one food, though. Yeah, me too, honestly. It was a hard challenge. Like, come on, man. Give me a break. You're looking for a person, so it's a surprise when you come face to face with a weird-looking creature. It kind of looks like a person, a bit. Like a tree? Really? Some relative of the bush bob, maybe? But more tentacles. And slime, like a tree. Oozing with goopy sap, with 2 legs. Yuck. Makes sort of a baroo noise as you back away. Okay, we're not gaining any stats, but... Okay, I have to stop here, though. I must stop here. Carefully pick a yellow flower, yes. Does this give me a food source? No? No? Okay. Go home. Yes. Man, oh man. Oh, Nem, what's up? Stupid acne. Oh, Tang, what's up? Hello, Tammy, what's up? Save some food, thank you. Hello, Mars. Good at engineering much? Yes, whatever. Hey, Cal. Cal and Tammy. Sitting on the fence with Cal leaning against it beside her, they seem deep in conversation and you watch as Cal reaches up and tucks a lock of Tammy's pink hair behind her ear. Cal spots you and smiles, causing Tammy to look over at you and blush. Hey Taco, Cal says, what's up? Do you need me for something? Nope. Lovebirds. Lovebirds. Ah, man. I need to do something. So actually a lot to eat out there, yes. So what is the food at? 80? Yeah, minus 80%. Oh boy, oh boy. I think I can relax on the wall, right? It's been a while since I did that. After the first attack on the colony, they added lookout towers to the walls. Now you have a place to hang out if you don't feel like working, and because it's all the way up here, no adults is going to come to ask you to run errands for them. On rainy days, you take shelter under the pavilions and listen to the pitter-patter of warm raindrops on the grass roof. You can do whatever you want. This is the life. It's nice to help keep watch, sure. Oh, nice. Hey Taco, Diaz pops his head up a nearby ladder and looks surprised to see someone else here. Do you mind if I sit here too? No, I don't mind. We're buddies. Not super buddy. Sure, it's fine. Two of you dangle your feet off the side and watch the valley below. Diaz shuffles a little uncomfortably and doesn't say much. You wonder if this was his private spot to be alone before he discovered it. Ah, it was someone's birthday today. I think it was Cal's birthday. Okay, get rid of this one. Early wet is Mars' birthday, I believe. Man, I really need to find food. Hey Mars. Starving, yes. Man, that was supposed to be Cal's cake. Oh well. Here you go. Birthday cake. Icing is a little uneven, Mars notes, and there are no candles, but keep practicing and you'll improve. Sure, whatever. Oh. Furthermore, your attitude towards your elders in general is entirely disrespectful. Find Unicott delivering a scathing reprimand to Mars, who is doing her level best to look like she'd rather be anywhere else. You speak out of turn, you question the council's decisions. If you disagree with an order, you simply do not do it. I could go on. Do you need me to go on? Mars scowls. No, she replies. Unicott clicks her tongue. Honestly thought better of you, Marzipan, she chastises. You have the sort of natural leadership ability I remember from when I was a girl many years ago. Mars doesn't roll her eyes, but you get the sense it's a close call. You need to set a better example for the other children, Unicott continues. It's okay to have your own opinions, but you kids can't just do whatever you want. You have to follow the rules and respect your elders. I am setting a good example, Mars retorts, stomping her foot. Hello, the only reason we're here is because a bunch of people knew living on Earth was nonsense and decided to do something different. Unicott looks scandalized, but Mars just continues on. Maybe kids should have more authority. We're the ones with the new ideas that'll take us into the future. Stay quiet, yes. We've seen this actually. But yeah. Uh-huh. Hey Tammy. It's always nice to see you. Uh-huh. Hey Tang. Hunger pangs are intolerable. Uh-huh. Hey Nem. Hey Gal. Get in, we're going planting. I wish, Cal, I wish, but I need to find a food source and fast. Oh man, oh man. Don't like being hungry, Diaz says, rubbing his stomach like it still hurts. I don't think I feel hungry like other people do. I know I could starve to death, but he continues, then shrugs. I'm not scared to die, so it's kind of like, wouldn't it be nice to just fall asleep and never wake up? We'll all die eventually, and it's not a bad way to go. I don't know about that. It sounds painful. Forage, yes. Alright, here we go. This has to be the one. This This has to be the one. I think we have one more chance after, but it'll be that. I'm not even sure if we do get one more. Find a healthy blep bush and harvest some of the leaves to bring back to the colony. Utopia's beyond excited when she sees your haul. Oh, blep, she cries, shoving her hands right into the basket of rustling leaves. Taco, you're a boy after my own heart. She pops a leaf into her mouth and chews on it, then shudders happily. Whew, she cries, that'll perk you up, but good. Aunt Anne brews a heck of a cup with the stuff, but me, I prefer it raw. She points at you. Don't you go getting any funny ideas. This'll turn you green and give you spots across my heart. Stay away until you're older. Okay, don't chew them. Good boy. Alright, there's 3 ways to go. I'm pretty sure there's something big down here. You come across a huge field of flowers. Most are teensy pink ones. Some are beautiful, big yellow ones. You check the holopedia. Looks like a brand new species. They don't even have a name. You need a name like butter dandies, even though they look neither like buttercups or dandelions. Honestly, they kind of look more like spinning cobras than anything. Just take one, enjoy them without picking. Pick them all. Why would I want to pick all the flowers? Why do I feel like this is bad? I'll pick this one, enjoy them without picking. Oh, I see. That's unlucky. Yeah, my stress was already at 0. Dang it. Hello. Curious freaky blocks your path. It's acting strange. Keeps scurrying up trees and hanging upside down to get a different angle to look at you, then dropping down when you try to pass underneath. It may be small, but it's at least attempting to be intimidating. That must mean something. Approach it. Random card is locked. Wow, these cards are pretty bad. $75, huh? What the flip? Oh man. Oh man, oh man. How do we do this? +2 to a card. Wow, I don't know if I can do this. Give me something. Okay. Three, four, five, six. $28. So this is actually better. 31. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. I think we use this one and then we push through. I don't think we have much of a choice. Ay ay ay. runs up your leg. It's a giant spider thing, and it's got weird tentacles, and yeah, get it off. The urge to dance around it and shake it off is almost uncontrollable, but you manage to keep your cool. The Riki tastes you with its tentacle feeler legs, but doesn't look interested in causing you harm. It pokes at your backpack trying to get in, then gives up and scurries off. Wow, our stress level is so high already. I know there's something here, though. Yikes. Is that really what? There's something good there. Path is blocked by a massive 8-legged xenofauna, something between a spider and squid and a bear. It's in a rage, grunting furiously and bashing itself against trees and rocks at random. You duck and hide as it glares in your direction, its breath heaving and dozens of eyes gleaming with madness. The same soft pink and purple you recognize from the multi-legged Riki that live in this area, but so much larger. Could it be a related species? Sing to it? What the flip? Should we try it? Sure, let's try it. Whatever. 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 Sing to it. Why not? Yes, why not? Yikes. Oh boy. 33, we made it. Okay. This is a strange approach, but you've seen it work in vids. Sometimes music can soothe the savage beast. You sing a lullaby and the great beast looks at you with curiosity. Eventually, its eyes drift closed and it settles down, tucking its many legs underneath it. Must have been very tired to begin with, like a toddler who skipped their nap. Leave it. Leave the creature and move on. I don't know if it would have given me food if I didn't leave it, but oh well. You might almost have missed this place, but for some reason you feel compelled to stop and look around you. There's something weird about this place, about this springy, spongy dirt. I have the faintest memory of eating the ground? That can't be right. That's right, the ground is edible. What the? You kneel down and feel the spongy texture beneath your feet. You pull out a chunk and brush some dirt off the... Dirt? Wait, what? It all comes back to you. It is, yeah, we discovered that last time, right before our mom passed away. All comes back to you in a dream, in another life. You recall taking a sample of this porous substance, sponge cake, and studying it in the lab. Remember discovering that it's nutritious and can be easily cultivated. In your mind's eye, you see fields of this stuff, and more drying out in the sun. The kitchens would take it and grind it into flour. Oh! 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 Did we do it? We could fix the food issue. We could. You dig a chunk up to bring back with you. Later, you'll take it straight to geoponics and plant in the back field. No need to ask anyone, you already know it's perfectly safe. By the time the other farmers notice it, they'll have a healthy crop of sponge cake ready to be harvested and turned into real cake. They'll wonder where this miracle came from, but you won't tell. Oh my goodness. Should we keep going? And we have to keep going. Should we go up or down? I think we go up. Down is just the frickin' stupid whatever. Up it is. Something about the ground here draws your attention. It's oddly lumpy. What's up with that? Scope it out. It's probably like a creature or something, right? I'm getting used to this. +2 to all other red cards. Interesting. 4, 5, 6, 18. Yes, sir. What the? This is only 20? This is 25? Okay, let's see. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 31. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Whoa, it's a Watato minefield. Underground, the recent rain has swelled the young melons to bursting. You better watch where you step or you'll end up knee-deep in Watato juice. The good news is, they're tasty. Do we take a break or do we forage one? More food? Think so too, right? The thing is, if we enjoy a break, our stress will go down and then we can keep exploring. But I'm pretty sure there's only 3 spots left, and only one might be something good. We can't let Mom die though. Yeah, that's the thing. If we explore more, do we find more food? I'll forage one. I'm not taking that risk. They're so dang heavy, the calorie to weight ratio isn't optimal. Most are too young, but you find a ripe one, dig it up, and roll it back to the depot, plus 1 colony food. Okay. So the thing is, if we do this one, we cannot get stressed. So I think I have to peace out, otherwise we'll be in trouble. Or I just play it careful. Should we play it careful? I'm pretty sure I know what this is. This won't do anything. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. We go back home. We go back home and then we go into the Xeno farm or whatever. And then hopefully we're good. Gosh, I hope this solves it. Alright, go home. Alright, let me go look. Let me go look at the food. Conserving energy, the OS says, from his perch on top of a rock outcropping overlooking the forest. Humans aren't used to going hungry. In the wild, animals die of hunger all the time. Keeps the food web balanced. He rubs his nose. Maybe we're just supposed to die here. It's not so bad if that's what we deserve. Should we go back to geoponics then? Check out the ground? Yeah, that's what I think, right? Reception. Sure, 33. It's probably Cal and Tammy. Uh-huh. Hey, Nem. Uh-huh. Hello, Tang. Uh-huh. Oh, Tammy. Yeah, this one is so creepy, man. Who the heck is coming for Tammy? Hello, Dad. Hey, Mom. Alright, let me see. Mars. We're at minus 20%. We're at minus 20%. We are so close. We are so close. Mom won't have to die? Okay, let's not jinx it. Let us not jinx it. Positive again. 4 out of 7. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Do we go to geoponics? Mom might not have to die then, yeah. Do we go here? I think we do, right? Or do we go here? I think I go here. Okay, I'm gonna rest first. Or relax in the park. Next month, work on the farm. I hope that's enough, man. I hope that's enough. Uh... do one of each to see, right? It won't do major harm because working on the farm gives food too. The thing is, we're topped off on our stress. We can only do one. I'm pretty sure mom dies before glow happens, not after, right? I think that's what happens. Yeah, we can only do one. High risk, yeah. Because I think we we need two, right? We need a minus 20%. I'm thinking back on all the choices we made. What if we killed that creature? We don't need to research because we know it's safe. We research so the others know it's safe. We did say that we didn't need to, that we could just plant them. So I think that's why I'm thinking work on the farm. Yeah. We're gonna rest first, right? Should we not? Yeah, we should rest first, just in case. Just in case we can't make it. Because then if we're one off, then we're doomed. And our collectibles are kind of bad, so we're gonna relax first. Some vertumen bugs have moved onto the garden. They're attracted to the smell of human sweat, apparently. People were worried at first, thinking they were dangerous, but it turns out they don't bite. They just scrape off a layer of dead skin. Now people are just vaguely grossed out, which is a lot better. Sometimes you see Mars out here, reading a hollow magazine and letting the bugs crawl all over her feet. She says it's like a spa treatment. Why, yes. Do I really want to get rid of this one? Sure. Alright. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay, actually, you know what? Do I keep my stuff? No. One of each should be fine, right? Okay, we're just gonna go work on the farm. We are just gonna go work on the farm. Mom was really counting on the nice crops to flourish on Vertumna, but no luck. The soil just isn't right. It hurts to have lost such a staple crop. Find your mom almost collapsed over a sack of soil, her head in her hands. When she hears you, her head snaps up and she wipes her eyes. Try to leave quietly before she realizes you saw her cry. This sucks. You hear an uproar from the other side of the fields and run over, worried there's been an accident. Unbelievably, people are cheering. Your mom proudly holds a potato plant over her head and in one hand, her biceps straining under the weight of the tubers in the clumpy brown soil. You count 3, 5, 7. 7 perfect mature potatoes on just this one plant. Stretching all around you in the field, the leafy green tops of other plants wave in the breeze. You look around at the other agriculturists. Some of them have tears of relief in their eyes, and everyone is smiling and laughing. +1. I need a +2. Uh-oh. Wait, it's 25? Wait, these cards suck though. Wait, these cards absolutely suck. What? What? Are you serious? Are you serious? What do I do? Bad hand, yeah, really bad hand. Uh-oh. Um, maybe getting this one to a 2 do us some good. I can do this, which is a 16. And then I can do 2, 3, 4 like this. If I add +1. Alright, I guess we're pushing through. Jeez Louise, that was unlucky. That was unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. All good though. Really straining, yeah. No way, we didn't make it? It's been 3 seasons of heavy food rationing, getting more and more strict as the year dragged on and the fields continued to struggle. You've been wasting away. You all have. It's not just a lack of calories. There just aren't enough vitamins and good stuff in the food you are eating. Ah, we were so close. We were 10%. Literally 10%. Muscles ache all the time. Sometimes you feel strangely euphoric, filled with inexplicable energy, but often it feels like there are weights tied to your shoulders, pulling you down. You're tougher than most, but you still have trouble sleeping despite being tired all the time. Spend the whole day dazed in a dazed fog. At least you hardly feel the hunger now. It's hard to tell dreams from reality? Sure. Last week you were brushing your teeth when you noticed that some of your teeth were wiggling. You brushed and watched all of your... Oh, yeah, we've seen this. Friends stop working and retreat to their quarters. You lie to each other on the holonet, all saying you're okay, just taking it easy, waiting for the harvest. The harvest came and went, as meager as ever. Your mother still hasn't given up and never rests, never stops working. As much as your dad begs her to, she must be sleeping in geoponics because you hardly see her in the family quarters anymore. From where you lie, nestled in bed in your cozy whatever, it all seems like a far too much effort to bother with. No, we're helping mom. Extend the stream? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Must help her, yes. Out there in the fields with her, being her sidekick, helping fetch things. She never slows down. When the roboplow finally breaks under the pressure, she doesn't. She's out there even longer, doing everything by hand. Both your parents feel responsible for this famine, but as head of geoponics, your mom takes it personally. She's been skipping meals, relying on water and pressed soy bar rations. I can't say that word. Just enough calories to keep a body moving, but not enough to stay healthy. Yet she never lets up working herself to the bone, barely even sleeping, increasingly sallow-eyed and gaunt. You and your dad try to slow her down, but, well, she's a stubborn woman. If not her, she says, then who? Ay, ay, ay. You and your dad are in the lounge, slowly sipping your vegetable broth when there's a commotion at the doors. Someone's run in, gasping for breath, yelling for you and your father to come to geoponics. No, no, it's just like before. It's just like your dreams. You and your father run to geoponics, but you know what you're going to see before you get there. What? It wasn't enough? We were one off? Dad sees her body first. He lets out a cry like something you've never heard before. A deep, unimaginable pain dragged up from the darkest parts of where fear lives. Wow. I need a reset now, I know, right? We're here again. We were so close, yeah. What could we have done different? I don't understand. Dad falls to his knees beside the frail body of your mother. He pulls her into his arms and sobs, wretched and agonized. Should we have started forging sooner? Maybe, but we almost cleared it, right? You don't even know what to think. Your mom always seemed larger than her body, but seeing her now, there's nothing there, just a fragile shell. I tell you, she didn't even cry out. She just went to her knees and then lay down in the dirt. That was it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we should have researched. I don't know. She's gone. Your mother's body is taken to the incinerator room, and that night the colony gathers to pay their respects. Do you join them? Yes. Incinerator room has been cleared and a wreath of flowers has been placed over the mouth of the organics recycler. They're white astrantia, your mother's favorite flower, carefully carried from Earth with the hopes of it flourishing on Vertumna, just like you. You stand with your father and Aunt Anne. Udicott and the rest of the council are here as well, including Rhett. You're surprised to see tears rolling down his face. He's such a hard ass in the garrison. Cal is here with all the other agriculturists. The rest of the colony waits in the canteen to offer their condolences after the service. Governor Udicott gives the eulogy. Yeah, we've seen this. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else. I really don't know. I feel like we did everything we could. There's one day actually where we went to research. It did not give us anything. That's the one day that cost us. Wow. If we went to farm on that day, we would have done it. We need a reset? No, we can't reset. We can't. I won't allow it. We'll just we'll just our actions have consequences, yeah. We'll just have to do better next time. Sobs, yeah, 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 yeah. We have to be depressed again. I'll take the month off. The prospect of just going back to work like everything is normal is too much to handle. The suns dip below the horizon and glow begins. You end up spending the whole month alternating between sleeping, scrolling the holonet, and staring into space. It's restful at least. This is where Calm dies as well. A few days after the funeral, surveyors return with an unexpected bounty from the Valley of Vertigo. It's enough to survive for another month. Until the new year, maybe, if you keep rationing. The colony will continue to limp along, but without your mother. The roar wakes you. It would wake the dead. It shakes the walls, rumbles through the ship's hull, and makes your heart skip a beat. You're paralyzed by a sudden clench of fear in your gut. Through your porthole window, you hear metal screeching and people shouting. Then another roar, guttural and rumbling like the sound of a mountain collapsing. Something enormous is out there. Run out to face it, yes. We have to be there for Anemone, I think, for Nim. You don't know what gives you the courage, but you run out of the fields to face the horrible creature face to... Yeah, it's this one. It has no face. In place of a face or even a head, its body just unzips, revealing a mess of writhing pink tentacles and blinking eyes, pocked with jagged, asymmetrical teeth. It stands on four enormously powerful legs, each as wide across tree trunks. Hanging to its back and its thick, slug-like tail are clumps of lichen that glow faintly in the night. The creature is nearly twice the height of a greenhouse. It's standing on top of a flattened one, the wreckage of lattice and plants all around. Flickers from light from plasma rifles and stun gloves light it from underneath. The stench of ozone is thick in the air. Ew, yeah. You see Nem and her brother Calm darting in and around its legs, with their twin shocks of red hair. The faceless creature lurches in another greenhouse, oblivious to the soldiers trying to herd it away. The monster left a trail of destruction from where it smashed right through the walls. Smaller creatures are pouring in through the gap and heading towards... They're headed straight to command. Watch helplessly as the hordes of animals storm command, sneaking through torn away panels and smashing through windows. It's too far away to hear the screams, but Governor Udicott is inside. You have to do something. Alright, Governor Udicott dies, Calm dies. There's two of them that die. I don't want Calm to die, me neither. I don't know if we can save him though. This creature's freaking humongous. But I feel like if we have a choice, help Nim and Calm. You run towards Geoponics, picking up a handful of rocks as you cross through the barn fields. When Calm sees you, he gestures for you to flee. Get out of here, Taco, he says. You're gonna get yourself killed. Well, Time to join our mom. Calm is so nice, the governor is so meh. They old anyway. Yeah, but I wonder what they can do against Lum. You know, when Lum arrives? You grip your rocks in defiance. You're sick of being told to hide like a child. You want to help. Alright, well, here we go. Well, here we go, here we go, here we go. We can do this. We can do this. If we get good cards, we can do this. We can also die, but, you know, that'll be that. Oh no! Change the suit? Yeah, I think so. 26? I would date Calm, not that we can, because large ass age gap, but like, I personally would date him. Oh, would you? He does seem really nice. We made it. We actually made it. You try your hardest, but even with the full force of the defense squad, you can barely keep it contained near the farms. You dart in and out the battle, throwing rocks and making noise to keep the abomination's attention away from the rest of the colony. Its tentacles whip around, slapping the ground and knocking into people, picking them up and throwing their helpless bodies like dolls, only to be crushed under its massive trunk-like feet. The fields are littered with bodies of the fallen. Sweat stings your eyes, but you somehow stay on your feet. Others aren't so lucky. Imagine if Calm dies here. He's cute, what can I say? And he is hella nice. You can tell he has a good heart. Yeah, he does. Hopefully, it's still beating. Taco, watch out! Oh, good lord. Calm cries out, and you look up just in time to dodge a wet slap of a tentacle, tripping over a body and sprawling to the dirt yourself. The faceless makes a horrible noise from deep inside its craw, flecking you with spittle as your guts liquefy from the near miss. You're close enough to feel the sick heat radiating off of it. It doesn't have a face, but you realize with horror that it sees you. Calm, don't die by saving us, please, I beg, I know, right? It would Nem ever forgive us? Yep. The face, the beam of a plasma rifle arcs over your head, and the face roars again and turns its terrible attention to Calm. Wow. You scream and uselessly cover your head as it lumbers over you. As you scramble to your feet, you see Calm go flying through the air. He lands a few meters away with a sickeningly wet crunch. Wow. Nem cries in horror as she runs to Calm's side, but it's too late. His body is bent at an unnatural angle, his eyes open and his face frozen in stupefied horror. He looks unreal, like a wax mannequin. He's just gone, like that. Nem lets out a primal scream of pain, and you can see the thought ignite her mind. The thought ignite in her mind, contorting her face with ugly fury as she stands up to launch herself at the Faceless again. You grab her arm, and she yells at you in wordless rage before collapsing to her knees, throwing her body over Calm's and sobbing like the scared teenager she is. You can only stand and watch. Tell me there's no future sight for this yet? Nope. You hear a colossal cracking noise and look up to see the Faceless stumble towards the stratospheric. With a roar that shakes your very molecules, it loses its balance. For the last time, it falls onto the ship. Metal screams as the ship buckles and gives way. Whole pieces of the quarter's wing shear off as your home opens like a tin can, spilling its contents into the square. The strato lurches, then collapses under the creature's weight. The abomination is slain, but as wails of grief join the whimpers of the dying, you have to wonder, at what cost? Agony, pain, yep, this is just terrible, horrible. Ah, my goodness, we're on the wrong timeline again. Council calls an all-colony meeting to face the aftermath of the attack. In the oppressive gloom of glow, you gather near engineering with the other survivors. It's one of the few buildings still standing. The corpse of the Faceless still sits in the caved-in wreckage of the stratospheric, spilling its flaccid pink tentacles from its horrible zipper-toothed maw. It's already beginning to stink. Can't forget what you saw. Your mind keeps replaying that terrible moment, the faceless rearing up and obscuring the sky, them and her brother looking so small before it. Governor Udicott was killed by the smaller creatures that swarmed command during the attack. In her absence, Zeke addresses the colony. Doing so well, and now we're dropping off a little. Yeah, just a little, just a little. Gosh. The council acknowledges the bravery of the defense squad, citing their heroism in finally taking down the Faceless. Geoponics are gone, the greenhouse is destroyed, and fields trampled. After a year of suffering, starving, and only barely scraping by, you're not just back where you started, it's even worse. Everything your mom sacrificed herself for, gone in one night. The entire front half of the Stratospheric has been destroyed. Living quarters, the canteen, the garrison, the lounge, even the creche, it's all gone. It's only by some stroke of luck that people hiding in the creche weren't all killed. Seek solemnly reads the names of those who lost their lives, too many, including Governor Udicott. You all stand for a moment of silence. You feel the weight of loss like a blow to your chest. Nem and her family cry out when her brother Com's name is called, and their quiet sobbing continues through the silence. Good Lord. With the living quarters destroyed, everyone moves into the engineering wing for shelter. You're crowded into the classroom with other families. The adults try to make it seem like a sleepover, but you're all still so shaken. Tammy doesn't return to the classroom. The little one's got out okay, but she's still in medbay and will be for a while. What? Tammy got hurt? Nem cries about her brother and screams at anyone who tries to comfort her. Eventually, you just ignore her grief, as painful as it is to hear her sobbing at night. You feel like you've been awake for days, and you'll never fully sleep again. You try, but keep jerking awake, crying out in fear. Eventually, you fall asleep sitting up, held in your father's arms. Your sleep is fitful, but mercifully dreamless. In morning, again. Well, then. It's been hard to talk to your dad about everything. Losing your mom, then losing the colony right after. It's too much to take. Neither of you know what to say. Look, Cal. No, it's hard, Cal says, fiddling nervously with the tassel in his shirt. But I just think, what would your mom do right now? She wouldn't complain, that's for sure. Levi's is examining a bit of rubble, turning it over in his hands. Wonder if we're ever gonna find, like, alien tech, he says. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, sure. Mars crosses her arms and sulks. What is the point of having all these kudos? Okay, whatever, dude. Whatever, man. Target Tangent frowns. I just don't understand, she says. Why now? Why does it keep getting worse? I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. Mourn? Rebuild, yeah. First month of quiet passes, each day plodding one after the other. You still have trouble sleeping in the classroom barracks, but there's nowhere else to go. Every day you wake with the others and try to make the best of it. Grief and anger comes in waves, not just for you, but for everyone. Some days are better than others. You're assigned to help rebuild the walls. The first part of the month is spent just dragging away the wreckage, sorting it into salvage or recycling. By the time that's done, crews disassembling parts of the Stratospheric have delivered enough salvage that you can begin work patching up the walls. Sense of urgency permeates the crew. After everything, people need to feel safe. Device is on the work crew with you, something he does begrudgingly. Walls didn't help the first time, he grumbles whenever anyone asks for his opinion. We should just tear them all down and live like the animals do. If someone planted a bunch of buildings in my land, I'd be pissed off too. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. By the end of the month, you've made noticeable progress. There are other priorities and not a lot of construction material, but when last year's mushwood harvest is done drying out, you'll be able to do more. Even if DYS is right that it didn't help the first time, it's better than nothing. DYS is right, unfortunately, it doesn't do anything clearly. Well, I mean, it helps a little bit, even though, it's not like the best. Ooh, man. Man, oh man. That even do anything? I feel like it wouldn't give me a point, would it? I'd lose this flush. Alright, we're just gonna push through. Serious person, I'm looking at you low-key for being sketchy. Yeah. But then why would they save us? The sun's finally dawned again on your birthday. You wake early and climb to the top of engineering to watch the first sun's watery rays break the horizon as the wormhole recedes across the sky. Dawn should represent hope after a long period of darkness, but this light only reveals the full extent of the damage to the colony. Been having trouble sleeping like most people. It's hard to find rest, crammed into the classroom with all the other kids and their families, and every time you close your eyes, you see. Shake your head to clear the memories. Is there anything you could have done, or is the colony destined to be destroyed no matter what you do? You pull your blanket more tightly around your shoulders, not your blanket, that one's gone, and stare out as the sun rises on the horizon, meager and sickly. 5 out of 8. Whoa! Okay, we've seen this, we've read this. It'll get better, yes, of course. Your old medallion, yes. +5 to challenges. That's such a good one. There's still so much to do, yes. Yeah, this one is way better. The other one gives me +1 to reds. If we have 5 reds, then it's +5. So that was my ship. It was not your ship. Spelling is from the thing. Hello. Hello.